I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
We're one and the same. The human animals, we're all the same.
Yeah, completely agree. Do you think we should be treating animals like objects?
Certainly not.
Certainly not. But take, for instance, for the production of cheese, which you see right there. Do you think we are treating animals like objects?
I do agree. Like, I think it. I think for reasons of action or proactivity, it's probably best to start at the top. This is way down the order. You're quite right.
What do you mean by that?
Well, over time, the dairy cattle, the cow, has been kind of, I guess, bred to be milked, and it's.
But that's already the problem, isn't it?
I do agree, but there's more acute problems. I think of like abattoirs and industrial farming.
Why does that matter? Like in all of
Surely, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
yeah.
Okay, like surely an area which has significantly, clearly, more cruelty, such as industrial.
Oh no, dairy farming is the absolute cruelest thing on the planet.
What dairy farming?
100%. It's
Like,
crueler
tell
than
me
anything
why, man.
we
Tell
do.
me why. Like, I'm
So
flexible.
why do cows produce milk?
Could you repeat?
Why do cows produce milk? Like, what's the reason?
Well, it's to feed their calves. In
Exactly.
principle.
Yeah. So do you think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
Well, yes, there is a lot of artificial insemination. Yes.
Yeah. So farmers impregnate them, whether it's done through artificial insemination or they keep the both separate and then they put them with a male. It's still us controlling the breeding process, which is already one of the most fucked up things we do to animals. Then when the babies are born, we take them away from their mothers. Do you know why we do that?
Um, like, like thinking cynically, in a cynical manner. It's to increase milk production.
Yeah, so that the baby doesn't drink the milk, essentially.
Yeah, I get
yeah.
it.
Yeah. If the baby is born male, they don't produce milk. So what do you think happens to them?
Well, they'll probably go into the meat chain.
They're killed. Yeah. And if the baby is a female, they suffer the same fate as their mother. They stay separated,
Yeah.
and then when they can get pregnant, they repeatedly impregnate them
Okay, but Chip, like
up until they can no longer impregnate them, and then they kill them.
I
So-
get it. Listen, and like you've really brought it to life to me because you kind of like think that.
Is that not cruel?
Yes, it is, sir.
Yeah.
But you kind of think that the dairy end of the industrial farming chain is quite benign, but you've made it clear to me. It's a really tough one. Like,
Do you think you have responsibility for what happens to these cows because you buy these products?
yeah, I do. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you think you can stop buying these products?
yeah, I can.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, I'm here to kind of offer this alternative that while it is all very cruel, I'm not asking you to fight against it, which would be amazing. I'm asking you to stop paying for it so that they no longer are put in this position. And dairy is one aspect of it, but meat, eggs, all of it, leather, and don't just mean food, right? Like leather, bullfighting. We use animals for clothing, for entertainment, for testing on them. We use them for food, for anything. We objectify them to a point that where we think because we have power over them, we can just reproduce them and do whatever we want to them.
Yes, sir. Like respect. Like we're on the same page. I mean, like just going back to the start of our discussion. Thank you. You changed my mind regarding dairy, and
Yeah.
I'm going to do my own research.
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
Everyone,
We should.
whoever
Yeah.
listens to this, do Delta Yankee Oscar Romeo. Do your own research.
Completely agree. Yeah.
Like everybody, like
But if you do your own research and find out that what I'm saying is true, do you think that then you should be
yeah,
vegan?
of course, yeah, I'm intellectually flexible. I'm just telling everybody out there.
Yeah.
I'm going to look into this, and like you've changed
Yeah.
my behaviour. Going back to rewinding to the start of our interaction. We are also animals. Would you agree?
Yeah, yeah, we are.
Yeah, you're the human animal,
Yeah.
and this is the travesties. You look around us now. Like we're in kind of centralish Amsterdam. Okay, it's like
It's pretty.
it's
hyper-central.
only human animals, and this is the world we've kind of crafted,
Yeah.
bent to our command. The only other animals, there's a couple of dogs I've seen a few birds, but where the hell are they? Where the fuck are they? And they're basically hiding. We're driven them away.
Yeah, I mean, but that's okay. That's to be expected, right? Like all animals eventually live in their own societies, and they expect only certain animals to be living there. That's not unexpected out of any animal.
It is, yeah, but the cruelty of us as the human animal
Yeah.
is we're imposing our will on those who are effectively our kith and kin, other animals.
Yeah,
And,
that's true.
Yeah, but regarding veganism, like Chip, I'm not an advocate, but I kind of think that.
Maybe you should be.
Yeah, but hold on, man. Like, come on, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Like I think that mechanised farming is a disgrace. But if you look at how we've evolved over eons, and you look at our dental structure, you've got the cutting teeth at the front, the canines, and then at the back you've got the molars. So like we've evolved to be to have a mixed diet which includes meat.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, and that's the natural order.
But it doesn't matter. Like, who cares what? Like this is called a genetic fallacy, implying that because we grew up doing it, because we got here doing it, then somehow we have to do it, or we.
No,
that's the purpose of it.
That's really unfair. Like Chip, that was intellectually very clumsy. It's not a fallacy. It's truth.
It is.
It's
because
not,
you're claiming we have
No,
to
I'm
eat meat
not.
because we grew up doing it.
No, you made that connection, and I didn't even infer.
So what's the
that.
purpose of what you just said?
That it's the intensive production and how we've utilised the resource of other animals, which is the natural order.
No, it is not.
Hold on, that's the perversion. Look, if we were living in small holdings and as a family we kept some chickens, we had some eggs, at the end of the hen's productive life they became a broiler, we had a cow.
You would kill them.
Yes, we would.
But call it how it is. How is it fair to kill an innocent animal when you don't need to? I understand your perspective of idealizing this whole perspective
It's
of
not
we live
idealising
with
it, man.
we live with animals, but at the end of the day, farming is farming. You bring an animal into existence to use them and kill them. How is it fair to do that?
Oh man, I just think it's too. This is why.
Explain to me how it's fair to bring alive one single animal, use them, and then kill them when you can no longer use them, as you claimed with the chickens that lay
Because
eggs.
it's all about survival, man.
Well, you can survive without doing it. So how is it fair to do it?
Look, look, I can't deny it. I'd say that your response is sophistry.
But how is it fair to do it to an animal?
I'm just a realist. We have to be realistic. This is why I was concerned at the outset that you seem to.
I have to be realistic.
Hold on, Chip.
That's
Listen,
kind of
hold on,
disingenuous. Come on,
I
man.
got the floor.
That's
okay?
so disingenuous to say I have to be realistic when you say that if I have some chickens on my thing and then I choose to kill them, which is first of all unrealistic because you probably live in a city and you are walking around in a city. That it's just a way to justify paying for these products. That's all it is.
Yeah, hold on. Like I hear you, Chip. I'm sure. I'm mad enough to say that. Arguably, I'm a hypocrite. But look, when we first started talking, I was concerned, and I still am. I must say that you deem dairy farming to be on a par, the same level as raising cattle to make into beef burgers through the abattoir chain.
No, I said dairy is fundamentally crueler.
You said this is cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, correct. That's exactly right. It's even more acute. It's that. Look, I understand that, but surely there's more immediate and
Eat plants.
more dynamic cruelty towards animals through the abattoir chain than the dairy chain.
Dairy is the animal chain. What are you talking about?
Look, I do agree it's one and the same, but in my mind's eye, and I could be wrong, that the farmer grows on the cow, and when it reaches X age, a certain weight, where it's most economically viable, it's then put through industrial food production, the abattoir system, they get X per head per cattle, and like surely that's a lot crueler than in a scale of cruelty, if we can say that. Then
Depends from which perspective you look at it.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Because if you
there's
look at it
something
from
more
your
visceral about
perspective,
that, though.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
when
I
you
do
look at it
accept
from
that,
your
yeah.
perspective,
Yeah, okay.
it seems a little bit worse because it's the objectification is clearer in that situation.
Yes, Chip. Yes,
But
yes.
when it comes to the looking from the perspective of the animal, they're objectified in all situations and they suffer the same fate. Whether you kill them on your farm or you kill them far away from your farm in an abattoir, I don't think it matters that much. You still choose to kill them. It
Yeah,
doesn't
big
matter.
respect. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah,
Right.
like what my description and perception of that pain is anthropomorphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, man. Like, very good.
It's more than anything, it's our perspective because we acknowledge that
correct.
we're
Yeah,
objectifying
correct. Yeah,
them then.
absolutely. Yeah, accept that. Yeah, very cool. Hey,
Okay. Let me give you a card, okay? Thank you for stopping by having this
hey,
conversation
thanks, Chip.
with me.
It's been good.
Yeah. Yeah, don't pay for animals to go in this position, okay?
Yeah, no, listen, you changed my mind, man.
You have a thing there called Challenge 22.
Okay.
They hook you up with a dietitian, send you recipes every day, all of it for free. They help you go vegan, man.
Oh
for free.
man, thanks, Chip. You're a gentleman. It's so difficult, isn't it?
It's not. It really isn't difficult. The conversations are difficult, the choice seems difficult, but being vegan or choosing to not pay for this, it's as simple as just not going to any of the stores that you're going to be passing along.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not going in here.
That's good. That's good. Have a good one. Cheers.
Thank you.
Well, he said he's definitely not going in there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We just started with a conversation, huh? We started just like that, all in the middle. The guy came to me just as I said, "Hi, you want to have a conversation with me?"
Hello. Yes. Oh, are you live?
I am live. Yes. Do you wanna? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
I can. For what?
It's just for me, my YouTube channel.
And you're asking question or?
Yeah, about
Okay.
animals.
Yes. No. Yes. It's okay.
Okay. You wanna come here? Is that your view?
Yes. Hi.
Love it. What's your name?
My name is Camille.
Camille. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Camille?
I'm from France.
France.
Yes.
Interesting. What brings you to Amsterdam?
I have a friend that make his study in Amsterdam
Oh.
in arts, and we're coming to visit him.
In art. Oh, that's
Yes.
cool. That's cool. So Camille, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the rights of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I feel that we should fight for them. I'm a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian?
Yes.
Why are you a vegetarian?
Because first because it's the meat. My English is not really good,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like the meat we have in like supermarket is you have like all the how do you say, like the médicaments
Yeah,
of the animals.
medicine.
Yeah, the medicines of the animals that you're eating. So it wasn't feeling right for me
so
to
it's for
eat.
health reasons.
Yeah, for health. And then I have my friend here who is also a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And we talk a lot about animal, how they are treated and everything, and it's not feeling right for me. And I don't need it because I can find it in plant, tofu, seitan, and everything to have all of the nutrients
Yeah.
of the meat. So it doesn't feel right for me to continue this industry.
Do you think animals matter morally? By that I mean that do you think we should care about their well-being or what they want?
Absolutely.
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 So when you say you're vegetarian, is it safe to assume you maybe buy dairy products or eggs?
I don't buy dairy products. I'm lactose intolerant.
Ah, okay.
And I buy eggs,
Yeah.
but because we can be perfect, I try my best to not buy the most of animal thing, but sometimes we need to eat eggs, but I try to find it in biological, fresh hair, treated and everything.
So let me tell you a story about biological eggs, because I actually went to a farm. So I don't know if you're aware, but when the chickens can no longer, when their egg production declines, that means when they no longer lay an egg every single day, let's say 5 times per week, they kill them. So
No
I work,
way. No
yeah,
way.
even in the biological industry. So I work with an organization that what we did is we raised money, and then we went into to the farmers and bought the chickens so that they don't kill them, because they get money from killing them, right? They sell them essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So we bought them so that they don't have to kill them. And then we would put them in sanctuaries, and some people would either buy them and take care of them, or it was a whole system.
Mm-hmm.
But I went with this organization to buy 2 chickens. from the biological industry, and the farmer gave us the chickens. But the way they handle chickens is they keep them by their legs. So the chickens were gonna be free for the first time in their life. So by holding them on their legs the way he did, he broke the legs of the chickens. So they had to wear a cast for like a couple of weeks. So, you know, even in the biological industry, it's still a business, and they're still seen as products,
I
right? They're
didn't
still
know.
seen as commodities. Yeah,
I really didn't know that.
yeah. And
Because
also,
they are promoting the thing like health of the chicken and health of every chicken when it's.
well,
in
I fight for the
biological.
rights of animals. I think, yes, one aspect of it is animals having good health, but one aspect of it is us not using them, not enslaving
Yes,
them.
yes,
Right?
of course.
Yeah, so obviously we could enslave them in a way that is good for them, right? Like we could give them good conditions, good health, but at the end of the day, we'd still be doing a bad thing in a nice way. So, you see, because also when it comes to eggs, only the females lay eggs, right?
Yeah,
What do you think happens to the males
they get killed. Yeah.
on their first day of life, even, right? Like, because, yeah, they just blend them up alive on their first day of life because it's just the cheapest way, because keeping them alive for longer would just mean feeding them. And the chickens that we grow for eggs are different than the chickens that we grow for meat. They're a different breed. The ones that we grow for
Yeah,
meat grow
yeah.
very fast. The chickens that we grow for eggs don't grow that fast, and they don't make that much meat. So it would keeping them alive wouldn't make sense. It's not profitable. So they just kill them directly, right?
Okay, I really didn't know that.
That's fine. That's fine. You didn't know
Yeah,
that, right?
I'm
But-
glad that you tell me.
yeah. So do you think maybe you should be vegan then going forward? Because it just seems like that's the only thing stopping you from it.
I
Right?
feel like my actual way of living, it's like going forward to be a vegan.
Yeah.
Trying my best because we are not perfect. It's hard in a society that isn't really vegan, but
You're right
really
about that.
really trying my best to stay on that and going for vegan.
But you see, what you got to ask yourself is how many animals need to be oppressed for you, right?
Yes, I think about that. I think about
Because
that a lot.
if you don't want any of them to be oppressed, then the only real solution is to be vegan, right?
Yes.
Because otherwise, every time, let's say you do buy one animal product per week or per month, that one animal that is oppressed because you bought that product, you know, because it's supply and demand, right? So if you buy an animal product, you demand the oppression of another animal. So that one animal that gets oppressed for you, I don't think it matters to them. Like, it wouldn't matter to me if somebody oppresses me. It wouldn't matter to me that they said, well, you're the last one I'm oppressing.
Yes.
No, just stop it before me. What do you mean? Don't oppress me. I don't want to be oppressed, right? So all these animals are individuals. They feel, they have emotions. They can't verbalize this oppression. They can't say, please stop. But if you see them, they very much will ask us to stop what we're doing to them.
Yes. Okay. I didn't know that for the chicken.
Yeah.
And no, I think I'm going really for a vegan way.
I appreciate
I
you. That's
do.
awesome. That's awesome. You seem like an open-minded person. You're the person who cares. You know,
Yes,
there's not a
really.
lot of you out there, and that's even more of a responsibility you have, because most people, you know, they'll just be like, I don't care. I'll eat what
No,
I
I
want.
do care because it's our planet and we are part of nature too. We shouldn't be oppressing nature.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel right.
But this isn't like when you say we should be oppressing nature. I just want to bite back a little bit, because we shouldn't call animals nature, right? We shouldn't be saying when we're oppressing animals we shouldn't be oppressing nature, because while they are part of maybe some form of natural structure, they're just as much as part of a natural structure as we are.
Yes, this is what I say.
Yeah.
Like, we are part of nature and we shouldn't oppress
Anyone.
nature because we are part of it. So
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. If we oppress nature, we are natural
Yeah.
animals.
I just
so-
want to be clear that, for example, if we were to be oppressing humans and you would say we shouldn't oppress nature, then it's okay. But if you're oppressing humans and then you say you shouldn't oppress humans, then you see what I mean? Like,
Yes,
we
yeah.
should be granting animals the same consideration we do to humans to this
No, yes, I do,
when
I
it comes
do.
to oppression, right?
But I have a really like great and spiritual way of seeing nature. It's not an oppressing world. It's like a really good feeling about nature.
Okay,
It's
that's
not-
fine. I don't personally, but if you want to do that, that's fine. That's
No,
fine.
it's
I
my
don't have
personal.
a
Okay,
friend.
thank
Let me
you.
give you my. You have my YouTube channel over here.
Okay.
And there's Challenge 22. They can hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free.
Okay.
So any concern you have, like, but you already said, you know, tofu and everything. But maybe you have some concerns. Maybe down the line you're like, I don't know what to do. They can help you out with that. And the most important speech you'll ever hear, I think you'll really enjoy that one. Maybe give that a watch. Maybe with your friend also, because it's a
Okay.
good speech to watch, and I think you'll get a lot of it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good one, and
Yes.
have a nice
You
vegan
too.
life.
Thank you.
Bye. She was nice. I didn't even put up the signs yet, everyone. I didn't even put up the signs yet. Chip is wearing the hat of a character that eats meat. The fuck does that mean? Who cares about that? Some of you are like strawmanning this so hard. Hey, you wanna have a conversation? You have to be here. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't care. I've not.
Okay, you wanna come here, start sharing view?
1 minute, I'll come back. I'll come back.
Okay.
But you know what? My father is watching, and I don't like that.
Okay. You can't make this shit up, man. Honestly, just sit on the the fucking pixie. I hope you heard what he said. He's gonna come back. Why? And he pointed in the direction where there was absolutely nobody there. And he said, "My father is watching." It's the weird corner again. Yes. It's the weird area. It's a weird area. Okay, I'm finally putting the signs. It's insane that I didn't even have to put up the signs so far. And we already had 2 conversations. Chip, she in touch with nature, the earth, has a personality. I don't have a problem if you want to do that. I mean, I have a bit of a problem with it, but I have a bit of problem with appealing to nature, but you know, it's okay. As long as you're not vegan. As long as you become vegan, that's okay. He must have changed his mind. Yeah, I think so too. You guys want to have a conversation? You want to have a conversation?
Is it for TikTok?
I'm live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How old are you?
17.
17? Oh, you can't be on camera though.
No,
Because you can't consent.
he's
no.
18.
He's 18. He can be on camera if he can consent.
Oh.
But if he doesn't want to, yeah. It's not.
How do I get consent?
Well, you have to have your parents here.
Here,
Yeah.
not on the phone.
No, because I don't know who you're calling.
Okay, okay. Thank
That's
you.
fine. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. If they're not old enough to consent, they can't be on camera. I can't put them on camera. I don't have to, by the way. I can literally have conversations with anybody on the street. But as far as I know, the Dutch law is that I'm not allowed to film minors. And I'm not intentionally filming them, but you know, I'm just trying to stay clear of any issue. Weird laws. It's not really a law. It's just that you're not allowed to film minors. That's not a weird law. That's a pretty good law. Don't film minors. And in theory, I wouldn't be filming minors. I would still be filming myself interviewing. But you know, it could be misconstrued. You want to have a conversation? Yeah. Off camera though, yeah, I should have asked that, Jason. I don't always. Sometimes I forget whether I'm in a different mind space, so I don't always remember. Remember to hit that like, everyone, and welcome to the stream. We're here in Amsterdam. We're in front of the cheese store, the place where they oppress innocent animals, the place where they think it's okay to cut the throat of baby animals, and they ostensibly put a baby cow in front of the store as to signify that, look, you see, you're in touch with nature and animals if you go in there, when in fact what you're doing is you're oppressing baby cows by going in there. You want to have a conversation? Wow, yeah. Is that a small business? Pfft, far from it. That's a fucking conglomerate-esque business. Amsterdam Cheese Company is probably one of the biggest cheese companies in the Netherlands. It's definitely not a small business. It's a big-ass business on its own. But even if it were a small business, being a small business does not justify the oppression, does it? Wait, what? Well, there's rubber and just about everything, so I guess we better get rid of everything. You guys want to have a conversation?
Sure.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
18.
Okay. Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to consent, and you have to be over 18 to be consenting. You want to come here, sit here and view?
What's your channel?
I'll give you a card afterwards.
Yes.
What's your names?
My name is Stephanie. Mayetta.
Luke,
I'm Chip. Luke, Mayara, and Stephanie. Where are you guys from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. Nice, nice. What brings you to Amsterdam?
Study abroad.
Study abroad. Oh, so you live here.
Only for a week.
Okay.
This is a 1 week trip for study abroad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. So I'm gonna ask you. It may seem like a weird question, but I guess it can be valid in a lot of ways nowadays.
Yes.
So do you think that the powerful should have the right to oppress the powerless?
No, not at all.
No, not at all. No. What if the powerful belongs to a different biological group than the powerless, like say a different race, a different sex, or something like that?
No.
No,
No. No. Okay. Still wouldn't justify it.
never.
Okay, what if the powerful has been doing it their whole life? It's their part of their tradition. Does that justify doing
No.
No.
oppression? No. Okay.
No.
And now let's move on the powerless side. If the powerless don't realize that they're oppressed, does that make the oppression okay?
No.
No.
Still no.
Still
If
no.
they don't realize it, then they just don't know.
Yeah,
That's
or
the
can't
only
fight
barrier.
back or anything
Yeah.
like that. Okay. Do you think that? Okay. Do you think it matters if the powerless are have been put in this position for thousands of years, for example?
It definitely changes the situation, but it still means it's not okay.
Yeah.
It shows that things should change.
So what if the powerless are part of a different biological group? No?
It doesn't
No.
matter.
Doesn't matter. So do you think we should oppress other species?
No.
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 Why?
So we shouldn't be oppressing animals, right?
No.
No.
Why?
No.
That
No.
makes me so sad.
But do you think that in the production of, let's say, cheese, for example, which is in front of a cheese store right now, do you think animals are oppressed?
They don't. I don't think they think they are, but yes, they are.
Yeah. You don't think that
100%.
the people who...
I think we realize that it's an issue and we understand the issue that we're basically oppressing them, and that's why we
Would you
have
say
like
oppressing?
free.
Yeah, they are
free-
oppressed.
No, I know, but like free grazing situations, like not caged, things like that,
But they would
to
still
make
be
it the
oppressed.
best. Yes,
they
but
would,
like
yeah.
we make it as good as we can. for
I
them.
think she's trying to
Make
say
them
is you would make
comfortable,
it
I guess?
as humane as possible,
Yes.
but I think in the grand scheme of things, I think that everyone should be treated equal, and I think that everyone should have a good life and not be oppressed, and I think we should do our best to make everything equitable. And it doesn't matter what position, it doesn't matter if you're powerful, if you're not, or anything. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, gay, straight, whatever it is, we all deserve to be treated equal love, equal protection, equal treatment. Doesn't matter who you are.
So wait, should you be vegan then?
I think in terms of trying to stop oppression towards animal, I feel like that might be
Well, not necessarily
Yeah.
stop it, but at least not pay
reduce
for it,
it.
right?
Yeah. That's a way to stop promoting it. Yeah.
I mean, you won't stop the oppression by being vegan, but you'll stop your participation in it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you should be vegan.
I think it's a personal choice.
So wait, right now, that's a contradiction with the first question, right? When I
Yes,
said
I
should
know.
the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless, now you're saying you should have that right to oppress animals. It should be a personal choice. So which one is it?
What do you think?
What do you mean? What do I think? I think that oppression isn't okay, and I think it's a personal choice.
So when you're on the side of the oppressor, it becomes a personal choice.
I see what you're doing.
Because I'm just like I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand what
Yeah.
exactly justifies oppressing animals.
I also don't like getting into debates where I haven't done a lot of research.
But that's
I
fine.
think
Like I'm
it's
just trying to understand the
also-
perspective. Why do you call
Well, I
this a
know.
personal choice?
It's
And-
the chain. It's like the what's it called? Like the food chain. It's just like the way the pyramid
Natural
goes.
selection,
Like it's like
yeah.
you don't want animals to die. You don't want bad things to happen. You don't want to kill animals. But as humans, like we have to.
We don't have to, no.
The
Well, I
fox
guess no,
still
we don't have
the
to.
fox
but
still kills the
yeah,
chicken.
animals
so,
still
like,
kill each other.
Yeah,
like,
animals
a
also rape
lion
each other.
will-
We wouldn't use it as a justification for
Yeah.
raping people by saying animals rape each other, right?
No.
Animals do rape each other a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
fucked
don't-
up.
It's fucked up, but I don't
I'm
think
sorry.
it's the same situation. So.
Well, it is another form of oppression. It's another form of taking somebody's body autonomy away from them for something that you want. What do you mean? It's the same. Like, nutritionally speaking, if your concern is nutrition, which a lot of people think being vegan means nutrition, it's not. It's a moral stance against the oppression of animals. But if your stance is that I don't know how to do it nutritionally, I can give you resources on how to do it. But the important thing is to realize that you can do it. You can be healthy on a plant-based diet. You can do it without oppressing animals. So how is it justified to choose to oppress them then?
I guess that's just. Oh my god! Wait, sorry. I thought I felt something moving. I don't know. I guess it's just the way things is. I don't think it makes it any better. I don't think it's right. I agree. I mean, you have a great perspective.
But it's
at
not
those
just how
animals.
things are, right? Because like things are in a certain way, but the question is, why are you participating in it? Because things are in a certain way. Take for instance, I don't know,
My culture.
things are shitty in Palestine right now. But if you were faced with the opportunity between supporting the atrocity in Palestine or not, and you say, well, it's my choice to support it, and you think that that's a good choice, then what can I say about it? I think it's kind of fucked up. But it's the
Yeah.
same thing here. You're supporting an atrocity towards innocent animals, and you're saying it's a personal choice. I don't know if it is. I don't think it should be. That's my point.
But that's what the food chain has allowed. So you think it's an atrocity that the fox kills the chicken?
Well, first of all, yes, it is, and second of all, for the food chain is not prescriptive; it's descriptive. I hope you understand the difference. The
Yes.
food chain is not an indication on how you should live your life or what happens in nature. It's just a description of how energy flows in an ecosystem. And if you're saying that the food chain is somehow nice, then I'm assuming you yourself wouldn't put yourself in the food chain, because nothing we do to animals has anything to do with the food chain anyway. It's we bring them to life in an isolated scenario. We sexually exploit them. We use them how much we can use them, and then we kill them when we can no longer use them. It's essentially slavery. It's slavery towards animals. That's what we're doing. How can we justify slavery towards animals?
You can't, but society does it anyways.
Yeah, but that you on yourself, just because society does it, doesn't mean you yourself have to do it also, right?
Yeah. No, you don't have to. You don't have to follow what society says. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. If I wanted to be vegan right now because you changed my mind, I could do that, and I would never eat another animal.
Personal
But
choice, yeah,
I
but you see, she's contradicting herself.
I know.
Yeah. And that's okay. Because you're on the oppressor side. If you were on the oppressed victim side, then you would be okay, right?
No, I'd let the fox kill me.
What's the difference between you and a misogynist?
I'm not gonna get into that.
Come on.
We have to go anyway. So let's go.
Well, a misogynist also sees a different individuals from a different group. They see them as it's my
Guys.
personal choice whether to oppress them or not, right? Let me just give you a card, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, of
I hope
course.
you understand that I'm just trying to defend animals.
No,
and
I really do.
there's Dominion is a documentary here that they show you what animals go through. Give that a watch and maybe share it with
Do you
your
like
friends.
protest or anything?
I also
do you
protest
have,
from time to
like-
time, but I'm mostly here just
Well,
trying
it was
to
nice
understand
meeting you.
and explain people the responsibility that they have towards animals. Okay?
Beautiful. You do a great job.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Hi.
Yeah. You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah. It will be
How
on
old are you?
14.
Well, you can't be on camera. You can be off camera if you want.
I don't really care. What you like?
Okay, because you can't be on camera. You're too young. What's your name?
Yeah. Eli.
Eli. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So Eli, I'm here to speak up for animals. I'm an animal rights activist.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
Well, I really like animals. I have a dog and a cat.
You have a dog and a cat?
Yeah.
What's their names?
Charlie and Zina.
Charlie and
Zina.
Xena.
Yeah.
Oh, like the warrior princess?
Yeah.
That's cool. How do you feel about Charlie and Xena? Do you think like they have a personalities? Do you see them as members of your family, or do you see them like objects?
Because they are really much with us, especially my dog, because my cat is outside much, but
Yeah.
my dog really feels like family, because like everywhere we go, like if we go to the forest, we bring her. If we go to the beach, we bring her. So that's why she feels like family, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. So, I want to ask you, because Charlie and Xena are members of your family right now, right?
Yeah.
And if in a parallel universe, if Charlie and Xena were not members of your family, would it be okay if somebody treated them like objects?
No.
Like means use them, and then when they couldn't use them anymore, kill them?
No.
No, that wouldn't be
No,
fair.
what
What if after they kill them, they eat them? Would that make it fair?
No.
No.
No, that wouldn't make it fair, because if they were killed, they can be killed. If they were really old and then they died and then you eat them, I think about it differently. But if they're killed for that, I don't really like that.
Yeah, so do you think it's okay to kill other animals to eat them?
No, but yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, okay. If she doesn't feel my family, then it's still not okay, because it's still, it would have felt like family if she was with me. So
Yeah.
then it's not okay. Yeah.
But if they're not part of your family,
no, then it's not okay.
it doesn't sound okay, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that a cow, if I send a cow into a slaughterhouse, or I send Xena into a slaughterhouse, do you think they'll feel much different when we put a knife to their throat?
No.
No, they all feel kind of the same, right?
Yeah.
So don't you think we should respect this right of theirs, of not killing them simply because we can, and we shouldn't choose to kill them?
Yeah, we can better make it with like the 3D printing flesh they make right now.
100%, yeah.
Yeah,
We also have plant-based meats. We have a lot of alternatives, right? We
Yeah.
don't need to use them. And when I say this, I'm not just talking about meat, right? Like for example, for the production of cheese, do you
Yeah.
know what cows go through for the production of cheese?
No.
So cows only produce milk after they had a baby.
Yeah.
So farmers forcefully impregnate them. That's one thing that they do, because they can't just wait around until they want to get pregnant. Because cows will only do that twice or three times their entire life.
Yeah.
So they forcefully inseminate them. That's
Yeah.
one thing which I think is messed up, that they
Yeah,
forcefully
that's,
inseminate.
that is messed up.
Then when the babies are born, they separate them from their mothers. Do you know why they do that?
So they don't get very close with each other, I think.
That's one aspect of it. That's why they
Yeah.
separate them immediately.
Yeah.
But the reason why they separate them at all is because if the baby stays with the mother, they would drink the milk, and we want to take as much milk as we can from them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's kind of messed up, right?
Mhm.
If the baby is born male, they're considered useless because they don't produce any milk. So what do you think happens to them?
With the babies,
Yeah.
they will be killed to eat.
Exactly. And if the baby is born female, they suffer the same fate as their mother. Every year impregnated, and and at the age of 6 or 7, they kill them also. Do you know why they kill them that early? Because they can live 24 years.
Because then the milk won't be as good, I think.
They don't produce as much
yeah,
milk.
and
Very
the
close.
flesh
Yeah.
won't be as good if they are widow.
Yeah. Would it be okay if any of that we did to, let's say, a cat or a dog? Would it be okay if we did any of that? No. And why should we then say, well, it's okay to do it to cows but not cats or dogs?
Well, it isn't. There's not a really good reason for it. I was thinking about it, but no.
No, exactly. So do you think that we as consumers have some form of responsibility for this?
Yeah, yes and no, because we didn't kill them. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You get the point?
We didn't do it,
No.
but we paid somebody to do it, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So do you think that already gives us some of the
Yeah.
responsibility?
Yeah.
So what do you think we can do about it?
Stop buying it.
Exactly. So what would you call a person that doesn't buy any of this?
What you mean? That doesn't buy
Yeah, any animal
vegetarian,
products. Yeah. Vegan.
vegan.
Yeah. Have you ever considered being vegan yourself?
Not really.
Yeah. But this is why people go vegan. This is why I'm vegan, right? Because logically, as you see, there is no reason why we should treat animals this way.
Yeah.
It's because I wouldn't treat a dog this way, so why would I treat any other animal this way?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, this is all it is. So, I mean, you're very young, so I can't tell you more than anything than that. But I'll give you a card, you know. So, there's a thing called the most important speech you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
Maybe give that a watch with your parents and
Okay.
you know, see how both of you feel about it, because you know
Okay.
you seem to have good values, and there's no reason to be part of this shitty thing, you know.
Okay, thank you very much. And nice to meet you.
Same.
Have a
Nice to
day.
meet you. Have a good one. Cheers. You guys want to have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to come here so that you're in view? Okay, nice. What's your names?
Sebastian.
Sebastian. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
I'm Elisa.
Elisa. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
So I hope you've heard some of the conversations that we're having there. I talk about animal rights. How do you guys feel about animal rights?
I'm in favor of it.
You're in favor of it, right?
Yep.
Should animals have the right to not be treated like an object by us?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think when we farm them, that means we choose to bring them into existence, control their reproductive process, and control their death process? That means we kill them when we want to. Do you think that's us treating them like objects?
I don't feel like it's treating them like objects, but I do not agree with it. For
So-
sure.
So, just to be clear, when I say treating them like objects, I mean, do you think farmers care what the animals want?
I think it depends. I mean, what it wants.
Yeah, like if an animal doesn't want to die, do you think a farmer cares?
Sort of. I mean, I know there's some really good farmers. I'm from Mexico, so around my house, there's a lot of farms. I know some of them are really nice people, and they take good care of the animals, but they're all going to the same, like,
They all go
Yeah.
to slaughter, right?
yeah.
Do the animals want to go to slaughter?
No.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by
Yeah.
objectifying, right? Because all the farmers take care of the body of the animal.
Yeah.
They don't really care what the animal wants. They don't care if the animal wants to leave. They don't care if the animal wants to eat something else.
Yeah.
All they care is about, I want this animal to produce the best product that they can produce.
Yeah.
I'll take care of them while they're like doing that, and then I'll kill them when they can no longer do that, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by objectifying, right? If somebody wouldn't care what's in my head but would only see me for my body, I would call that objectifying.
Yeah.
So, do you think that we as consumers have responsibility for this happening to them?
Yes, we're creating demand.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
For sure, and I also agree with you that like morally, I also was a vegan at the time, and I totally agree that like by like sorry, it's hard for me to express myself, but morally we should all be vegan in
Yeah.
theory. But I feel like it's about creating realistic, because I really agree with the vegan community, but I feel like a lot of times they are like really idealistic and not being realistic to.
What's unrealistic about being vegan? I'm sorry for
No,
interrupting you.
that's not what I meant, but I meant how you can get people to be vegan and vegetarian.
Yeah.
And I feel like it should be like approached more, and to also acknowledge that being a vegan is more expensive oftentimes.
It's not, no.
I was a vegan, and for me it was personally.
We have studies. Well, obviously, you can do it in any way you want, right? Like, obviously, I can be a vegan and pay, I don't know, 10,000 euros per month on food, and I can be an animal product eater and pay, I don't know, 20,000 euros on food, or 1,000 euros on food. Like, there's so much variability. We have so many products that we can't say this is more expensive because how I did it is more expensive, right?
Yeah,
It's-
but I guess it depends where you're from as well.
Well, it doesn't really matter because we have studies showing that all of Europe, Western Europe, US, Australia, North America, essentially all of the, aligned axes during World War I countries, all of them, during World War II, sorry, all of them are, it's cheaper to be vegan. And in the rest of the countries, it is, anybody I spoke to, it is cheaper to be vegan also because, we think being vegan means you have to eat these specialty products, but it just means eating pasta, rice, beans, lentils, chickpeas, bread. All of these are the cheapest things in the supermarket. And,
Yeah, but if you still want to eat protein.
well, protein, you
then
get this
for me,
thing.
falafel, tofu, and everything was more expensive than what I normally eat.
Well, tofu is not more expensive in almost anywhere. I haven't seen any place where tofu is more expensive. And there's these things called soy chunks. Soy chunks are like 6 to 8 times cheaper absolutely everywhere you buy them. Like maybe even some places even 10 to 20 times cheaper per protein. So you can get the same amount of protein with a quarter of the price.
I don't know.
And they're just dried up things, and maybe you've seen in the supermarket. You can put them in a sauce, you can fry them with you can put them in water with some spices, you can fry them, you can do whatever you want with them. And they're so versatile because you can buy like 10 kilograms literally, which is very cheap. You can keep them in your house for years and you can use them as you want. They're very versatile. So
I knew about it.
yeah, we can definitely be healthy and we can thrive on a plant-based diet on a cheap budget also. But the question is, as you said, should we be vegan for the animals? Because that's what being vegan is.
Should we? Yes. For a long time, I've had like a inner trouble with myself because I really care about animals and I
Yeah.
know what happens in slaughterhouses and farms and everything. But for me, it's really hard not to eat some meat.
Why is it
Meat.
hard?
I'm just really used to it. I mean, like,
But what do you think is harder, for you to change something you're used to it, or for an animal to go into a slaughterhouse?
of course, the animal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't you think
That's why I say it's like any problem. I know what's going on
Yeah.
because of my demand, but it's just like really hard. I try to be as considerate apart from eating meat as I can, some other aspects. But yeah, I'm really aware of what's going on.
Yeah. Like, but what's keeping you from being vegan today? Like, is it just the habit thing that you don't
Yeah.
know how to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can give you, like, there's a thing called Challenge 22, and I'll give you a card for it. They essentially, you just try a challenge for 22 days because it takes 22 days to change a habit. That's what they say.
Okay.
So it's called Challenge 22 because for 22 days, they send you recipes every day. They keep you in contact and they see how you're doing with all of this. And if after 22 days you're like, I don't miss it at all, then you just can continue on your own.
Yeah. But well, another thing is that I'm very sure here in Europe it's very easy, but at least where I'm from, the area where I'm from, it's not that easy to find everything vegan.
That they can help you also with that, specifically everything, right? Like if your concern is I don't know how to do it, like with the how, they can help you with how to do it. The whole idea is just you wanting to do it, right? Because honestly, we live in a era of abundance of information. You can just pick up your phone, ask ChatGPT, and they'll find a way for you to do it. Maybe you order online, maybe you go to a supermarket once a month. We can find a solution, right? The idea is just you wanting to do it. Because if you want to do it, you'll find a way to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like, I'm just realistically speaking, we don't see the atrocities that happens to animals, and it's very easy for us to forget about them and just buy the products,
Yeah.
and then claim that for us it's difficult to change. But I think if we saw them every day, what they go through, we would see the changes much more important, and we would be like, no. It's much easier to change than to watch this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, because it's just because we don't see it, that's why it makes it easier for us to admit it. But let me give you guys some cards. Thank you for stopping by and having this conversation with me.
Sure.
This is Challenge 22, as I told you. But there's a documentary here called, well, not a documentary, maybe you'll like the speech called The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear. Can you promise me you'll watch that?
Yeah.
It appears as the second video in this QR code. I think you'll really enjoy it. And until you watch it, how about not consuming any animal products? Do you think you can do that?
I'll try.
Okay,
I'll give it a
until
try.
you watch it. Not for me, not for you, but for the animals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Cheers. He's wearing a leather jacket. Yeah. I don't know if that's real leather or fake leather. I don't know. Or pleather or something like that. But we just keep trying, we keep trying to tell people to have conversations with people. What else can we do? Good conversations, yeah. That's what we keep trying. And hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Oh, we already got a little bit of oh my god, thank you so much, Swamp Slug, I don't know what I said. Swamp Slug, $3. Thank you so much. And thank you also, I think I saw, wait, I wanna see, where is it? I wanna see the yeah, Navia, thank you so much for the 5 gift memberships. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Jesus Christ, we let you fucking vegans be vegans. Let be us. Well, no, it doesn't work that way, right? It's not about you letting us not be oppressors. And the whole thing of being vegan means not oppressing others. In other words, imagine if somebody said, Jesus Christ, we let you not have slaves. Can you just let us have slaves? No, it's not like that. You shouldn't be allowed to pay for slavery, bro. You shouldn't be allowed to support slavery. Slavery should not be legal. Animal slavery just goes into the same place. You shouldn't be allowed to enslave animals. The breeds of chickens that I raise are just raised blah blah blah. The breeds of animals the animals that I enslave are somehow enslaved better. I enslave animals in a good way. I'm a good slave owner. I give them Netflix. Because I give them Netflix, it's okay to cut their throat. It's okay to enslave them because I give them Netflix. I'm a good slave owner. Imagine that. You wanna have a conversation? How old are you?
What are you talking about?
How old are you?
19.
19? Are you okay
19.
being live on
Yeah,
YouTube?
it's fine.
Okay. Okay. I'm talking about animal slavery. How do you feel about animal slavery? Do you want to come here so that you
Yeah.
interview?
Yeah, I guess it's not good.
It's not
Right?
good.
Yeah.
Do you think we should have the option to enslave animals?
Yeah, of course.
We should have that option?
No. I mean, how to say it? Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous.
No worries, no worries.
Nah, I think it's pretty bad. Every animal or life being, it's supposed to live, and their life, I don't know, like you see it on zoos, like bears and something. They need their nature,
Yeah.
like in the mountains and so.
Wait, so is it bad to keep animals in zoos?
Yeah.
But we need entertainment.
No.
Yeah, we do need to be entertained.
Yeah, but not zoos.
Not zoos?
Yeah.
Why? How else would we entertain ourselves?
I don't know. Watch movies.
Oh, okay. So there are other ways to entertain ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
Interesting.
I'm a big hater of zoos.
Okay.
I really don't like them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you think okay, so it's bad to enslave animals for zoos. Is
Yeah.
it bad to enslave animals for food?
I think it depends. So you have like the bad organizations that treat them really bad and give them so many medications, and the other animals get more space to live. I think if you treat them right and you give them more space to live,
Then it's okay to cut their throat.
it's okay, yeah. So,
even though you don't need to.
yeah, yeah.
So how much space can I give you so that I can cut your throat?
Good question, good question. Personally, for me, nothing, of course.
Nothing.
Yeah. I think the problem is we can defend ourselves and they can't. So, yeah.
But if you are somehow intellectually challenged and couldn't defend yourself,
Yeah.
would it be okay for me to enslave you?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what makes it okay to do it to them then?
I can't tell. It's a difficult situation. It's a good question.
But it's only difficult because
Yeah,
maybe
because
you're
it's-
participating
yeah,
in it and you
yeah,
want to continue,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But do you think that if you put that away for a second, is it really fair what we do to them?
No.
No, it's not. It's not.
You see it for the little chickens. They get shredded instantly. It's yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
bad.
that's for eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know this.
So why be part of it then? Why not stop? Why not be vegan and leave all of this behind?
Yeah, for me it's like, it's hard to say when I say I like the taste.
Yeah.
It's like only okay I like the taste. I support like to do such bad things.
Do you know, like for example, with pigs, do you know that they castrate them? They cut their balls off as babies. Do you know why they do that?
No, why?
Because if they don't castrate them, the meat doesn't taste good anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, and they cut their balls off without anesthesia or anything. I've seen it live. It's very fucked up.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
Yeah, they use like scissors to cut
Wow,
it.
okay, crazy.
Like imagine when you see your balls, if somebody would just cut your balls off and say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a lot of space though. You're gonna have so much
Yeah,
space.
okay, yeah,
so much space to run around in
Yeah.
pain. And
Yeah.
afterwards I'll kill you, Afterwards I'll kill you, don't worry too much. You
Yeah.
won't get to live until you can use those balls anyway, because I'll kill you.
Yeah, it's a thing for me. How to say it? What you thinking about the to search more in more meat in the laboratory? Is this fine for you?
Yeah, I'm
It's
okay
only
with
the cells. But
I only have a
supported-
problem with
yeah.
what happens to
Yeah,
animals,
okay.
right? I don't care
Yeah.
about what products we eat, right?
I think what solution is maybe to put more energy and money in this kind of things and support the laboratories, so not so many animals get harmed.
Why do you think we don't do that now?
Because maybe of the cost, it's cheaper.
Why do you think it's cheaper? Could it be
It's-
because
it's-
people demand that? Could it be because you pay for it?
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no matter what solution we have, if you're part of the problem, you can't
Yeah.
demand a solution, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
I know.
this isn't necessarily about being part of the problem or the solution. The whole idea is you got to ask yourself this question: how many animals should be exploited for you? Like, how
Yeah.
many animals do you think should be exploited for you?
I can't give the answer there.
You can't give an answer.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
How many dogs should be exploited for you?
Hopeful, no one.
No dogs. Okay. How many cows?
It's a tricky question. It's the same. What's the difference about the cow and the dog?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get this.
So
yeah.
of course, I eat cows, so and steaks, but it's not really a difference.
Why are you
So-
saying, of course, I eat them? Like, why is that something that, of course?
I don't know. I grow up to eat meat, so it's like it's normal.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
But, like throughout our human history, we grew up doing a lot of weird shit, right? Like, 200
Yeah.
years ago, a person could have said, I grew up having slaves. It's normal to have slaves. I grew up with
Yeah,
my
that's
my
right.
woman being a slave in my house, cooking and doing whatever I want, and them not having the right to even vote or anything, right?
Yeah.
Why would we change that, right? Like we could grow, like the more we go back in time, the more we see a lot of injustices have started in this idea that well,
Yeah.
we've always done it. Why change it?
It's great. Yeah, it's hard to answer. I don't really have an answer for it. I'm be honest. It's true. 100%.
Should you be vegan then? Let's start there. Should you be vegan?
I guess it would be better, but I think I can do it.
Why?
I try it, not vegan, but what was it in English called? if you don't eat meat.
Vegetarian?
But yeah, vegetarian.
But vegan is not about food, right? It's about respecting the rights of animals.
Okay.
Right? Like
I-
you,
yeah.
you gotta understand this mindset, right? Like, if you just try to change a diet for yourself, it might be difficult because you're just changing a diet. But if you're trying to not be oppressive towards animals, then maybe it's easier because you're not being
Yeah,
oppressive
okay.
towards animals.
Yeah, it's much easier to not be abusing animals.
Yeah.
But I think what also the problem is you don't see them killed.
You don't, yeah.
So in Germany there was one experiment. They have a shop there and you can order duck there, and they killed the duck in front of their eyes.
Yeah.
And was crazy, and they called the cops and how you can do it. And maybe to show more sense, okay, how get they treated, what are they living in, and something, and to show it more, and then the people can think for themselves, do I want to support that or not?
So you
Then it-
need to see the violence in order to
Yeah,
see whether
definitely. I
Oh,
think
can
it
I can
is.
show it to you? Give me a second.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have a lot of that. So I'm just gonna give you this. You can
Yeah.
you can sift through it and see what it is that you're paying for. It just starts. It's not easy to see, huh? It already starts.
Yeah, it's. Yeah,
Like a
okay,
lot-
okay. This one is for me.
What do you think is
person-
here? Can you describe it?
I think it's the head, right?
Yeah.
Or it's the throat.
Just describe it for the people who are watching to kind of see.
I think it's the throat, and it's completely open.
Yeah.
Like and
Yeah.
you see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you see this, I think many people will be also not like it, like disgust of the meat. If they see the meat, they maybe see this picture again, and can't even eat it. So
It's fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah. This is for testing.
It's for testing.
Yeah. It's for
Oh,
testing cosmetics. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible. Yeah.
It's horrible, and as you see, not just one animal.
Yeah.
Every single animal we use them in ways we want to. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's the day. That's a day in the life of an animal. Do you
Yeah.
want to put them in that shit?
Nah, not really.
No. That's what being vegan
Yeah.
means, man. I understand you can't make a decision on the spot, but how about
Yeah.
we do this? I'll give you a card. There's the documentary here called Dominion, which is kind of similar to what you saw in there. Can you give that a watch?
Yeah, I can watch it.
And the Challenge 22, they'll help you go vegan for free. With
Okay.
access to all the information that you want. But first watch that and see how you feel. And until you watch it, how about you don't consume any animal products? Just to be honest with yourself. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I will do it.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
And you have my
Bye-bye.
YouTube channel there to also listen to the conversation.
Bye bye.
Have a good one. Cheers. He actually wanted to see it. Yeah, good conversation. Wait, somebody with the name of Jeff Epstein is saying the R word in our chat? The hell? Or has the word come upside down? Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Fulek, nice to see you here. Hey, Miss Katie is here. Always appreciate Miss Katie. If you don't know, that vegan teacher does an excellent job being an animal rights advocate for animals. She does an excellent job. You are convincing. Thank you. Well, I'm trying to, have good conversations with people, trying to meet them where they are. Let me move. Okay. We'll see how long we can do it because it's gonna start raining at some point. Watch the 3-minute movie challenge. Thank you so much, David. I'll pin your message here. If you guys want to know what it is that we're talking about, there's a 3-minute movie challenge that is pinned in the comment right now. Takes 3 minutes out of your life. You go in there, you watch it, you come back, and then you have a conversation with us if you want. It's not necessarily anything probably you haven't already seen. Maybe there's parts of it you've seen and don't know what it's about. It's important that I think you learn what it is that you're supporting before you make a decision whether you truly want to support it, whether you truly want to speak up to us and try to combat us on what it is that we're saying. All vegans do their part one way or another. Completely agree with you, Navi. Are we doing anti-cheese shop activism today? I mean, felt like I'm here Honestly, I was debating whether to come here or not, but then I'm like, you know what? If I can get this cheese store to have one customer less, which the first person I spoke to said I'm definitely not going in there, then that's a win for me. Avocados from Mexico, look up how much wildlife they have to kill to keep producing avocado. So don't have avocados. What the fuck? Oh no, avocados, avocados. Just don't have avocados. Or have avocados from Spain. I have avocados from Spain. There you go. Jesus, vegans, I don't come. Wait, Ben, you silenced this person, which was funny. I don't come to your house and force steak down your throat. Get a life. Well, you force other animals into slaughterhouses. What do you mean? That's the whole problem that we're talking about. You're forcing other sentient beings. They don't have a voice to tell you to stop. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing here. I'm speaking for them. I'm telling you, stop forcing them. Stop forcing animals. Showing starving calf outside cheese shop. The irony. Yeah, exactly. The irony, right? Especially knowing that in the Netherlands, a lot of the times the males are left to starve to death because farmers are fucking cruel as shit. Or grow your own avocados or something, yeah. Veganism is a moral stance against the commodification of sentient beings. Exactly. Exactly. We have a problem with you forcing animals. It's not about, well, you saying, well, you vegans are forcing me. No, excuse me. Nobody's forcing you, first and foremost. We're having conversations with people. We're showing you the reality of your choices. And your reality is that you are actually forcing other sentient beings. I'm only showing you the reality of who it is that you're forcing. But I don't want to know. I want to keep forcing others, okay? I want to keep forcing others. Only vegans eat avocados, right? Yeah, only vegans eat avocados. Imagine that. The 2% of people that are vegan in this planet are responsible for the whole consumption of vegans. The whole consumption the 2% of vegans on this planet, the 2% of people that are vegan on this planet are responsible for the whole consumption of avocados. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, imagine that. Are you eating an avocado?
Yeah.
Holy shit, are you vegan?
Oh man, I'm not a vegan.
There you go. A person who's not vegan and eats an avocado. We were just thinking about it. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's such a coincidence. Wow. Oh my god. If we're not living, that's insane. That's insane. You're just literally eating an avocado like this. There we go, everyone. We're just talking about it. Thank you, universe, for delivering an example. Clip it. Yeah, I should clip it. Yeah, I should clip it. That's actually a really good one. Amazing, yeah. Manifest destiny. God said, yeah, well, if you believe in God, that may be a sign from God that you should probably stop oppressing animals. We already got one sign from God, everyone. God wants you to stop oppressing animals. How do we know that? We were talking about avocados and how not only vegans eat avocados, and instantly there was a person on the street who was eating avocados and was vegan. Look at that. God wants you to be vegan. That's it. That's it. We solved it. He solved it. We solved it. Holy Tofunia. Yes, that's our God, right? Tofunia.
Fuck you.
Okay. He came like he didn't even come to me. He came around the phone to say fuck you and then left. Everyone, like, this is a corner, man. This is a corner. This is an experience corner. Like, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen here. It's insane. All shit can happen here. Yeah, did you say fuck you? Yeah. That's what he said. He came here and just said fuck you for no reason, and then he went on and started smiling. Get a job! Thank you for being concerned. If you're concerned with my well-being, you can choose to send me a super chat. and in that manner you can help me find a job. So wait, what's your name exactly? Because Aaron Houston, thank you for being concerned with my well-being. You can always choose to super chat or become a channel member, and in that sense you'll help me find a job. Did he see your stream or something? I don't know. I think he was just a person going around telling people fuck you or something. I think that he thinks he's interesting or something. But wait, maybe that's another sign from God. Wait a minute, what are we saying? We got 2 signs from God in this stream. We got 2 signs on this stream. How much to make me go home? If you send me 1,000 euros right now. I won't go home, but you can send me 1,000 euros. I will say that if you send me 1,000 euros, I'll go home. I won't actually go home, but I will say that if you want to hear it. Is that Germany? No, this is Netherlands. Only 1,000. I mean, for 1,000 euros, I will lie that I will go home, yes. Obviously, I'm not gonna go home now. I'm here to fight for the rights of animals, not about money. Did someone call police on Chip? I mean, even if they did, I did nothing wrong, so who cares? You never mentioned when you will go home. Yeah, exactly. Also, I never mentioned when I'll go home. Your word means nothing then. Bye. Oh, Aaron, you were upset. Aaron, come on, Aaron, don't be upset. Help me find a job. Yeah, Aaron, it's okay, Aaron, if you don't have that money, you know. Maybe you also need a job. Oh my God, sorry. I'm just trolling this guy right now. Just stopped eating meat, won't stop anything. Well, that's good that you stopped eating meat. Maybe you should consider also not paying for the cruelty, for the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of dairy cows, as you know, as you see it happen over here. Imagine using YouTube chat as a job agency. Yeah. Come on, Aaron, don't be a poop, says Beckers. You read my comments, you already lost, fool. Come on, Aaron. Come on, don't be so upset. Don't be so butthurt, Aaron. Come on. Aaron, come on, be a good guy. Stop oppressing animals. First and foremost, stop oppressing animals, Aaron. And then send me 1,000 euros. And I'll fight for the animals some more. Come on, Aaron, don't be a dick. Every poo-poo is pee-pee time, but not every pee-pee is poo-poo time. No, you can't poo-poo without pee-pee. What do you mean? What the hell does... You can definitely poo-poo without pee-pee.
Nobody talks with you?
Some people do. I've had several conversations. You want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a specific team?
It's about animals.
Oh, everyone loves animals, I think.
But I am live on YouTube. You want to come and have a conversation? You're okay being live on YouTube? You can be off camera if you feel more comfortable. Yeah, that's fine. What's your name?
My name is Aya.
I am Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you. I'm from Latvia.
Latvia. What brings you here to Amsterdam?
Work.
Work.
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
And I love this place. The country, the city is so beautiful. And I was like, this is a home.
I can
can
agree
relate,
with you.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from Romania originally, and I live here, so
How long
I
you
get
live
that.
here?
10 years.
Oh, okay. I live here 20 years.
You live here for 20 years?
Yeah. So I speak the language and feel up. Sometimes the locals don't see the difference.
I spoke the language and forgot the language, so I went through all of it. Because I never used it.
That's the thing.
Right? If you don't use it, but anyway, I'm an animal rights activist. I want to speak up for animals.
Yes.
How do you feel about animals?
I love animals.
You love
Especially
animals?
when they're small, like puppies and kitties. Oh, it's amazing.
Okay.
It's like melts your heart.
So I have this friend who, well, this isn't a real story, but let's imagine hypothetically for it.
Yeah.
What this friend does, he doesn't like dogs. He likes puppies. So what he does,
What's the difference?
well, he doesn't like older dogs, right? He just like them as they're young. So what he does is he takes dogs. He's a breeder. He brings them into existence. He has a good time with them, gives them the best life, you know, a toy to chew on, greatest food ever. And then after 1 year old, he takes them in the back of the house and shoots them in the head.
That's terrible.
Is it?
I think so.
But he kills them humanely.
By shooting?
Yeah. The dog doesn't feel any pain. He doesn't see it coming. He shoots them in the back of the
How
head.
he knows that dogs don't feel any pain?
Not when he does that, because it's instant. Instant.
Because till they die, they have a shooter. Pain.
Is it okay to do this to dogs?
No, I don't think so.
Why would it be wrong?
Because it's an animal. You know, it's like so unhuman to harm an animal like this.
If we did it, if afterwards I would have said that he eats the dog, would it have changed?
It's even worse.
It's even worse?
That's
Okay.
more it's terrifying, yeah.
So do you think that the fact that we do this to other animals is just as bad?
You mean, the cows and the pigs and the chickens? That's a good question. Yeah. It's a very good question.
It is.
You
yeah.
know, I'm a Christian. I believe in the Bible, and because God made these animals to be consumed by humans, and
Doesn't say anything.
says,
God doesn't say dogs or cows should be consumed by humans. So you should be okay with dogs being
you
done
know,
to
but
dogs.
what also God did, He made everything for its purpose. So nothing is purposeless. Even the ants and the spiders, everything has a purpose on Earth.
But these are not things. These are individuals.
Individuals.
God made them that way. You
I know.
claim like if they didn't have a personality, if they weren't a somebody, I would have agreed with you.
Yeah.
But they have a personality. They have a desire to live. They beg to not be killed. You know,
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
they,
like-
they cry when they go to slaughterhouses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't think God would make them that way. Would they? If the whole purpose was for you to kill them, would?
Yeah. You have a point. Yeah, I had a farm before, and we had every cow had a name.
Yeah.
And we waited very long till to say goodbye, till they almost died naturally.
But then you send them to slaughter anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then they're super old, had lived a beautiful life.
What age is that?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years.
Cows can live 24 years.
No, I'm not sure. It's super long. So when they could, yeah. No more milk was produced.
So yeah, well, they obviously their milk production stops when we can no longer impregnate them with yeast or their milk production
Yeah.
declines. But you know, we still have to impregnate them, which I think is kind of fucked up. I don't think any god wants us, you know, put the hand in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix and then inject the semen in their vagina.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone wants us to do that to animals. But either way, you know, like in the past, we could have justified it in some way by saying there was a necessity for it. But today there's no necessity for it. So how can we justify doing this to animals today?
But some say people who have been vegan for a long time, that they develop some diseases because they miss the nutrients that come from the meat. So
Yeah.
the human body
Well, that's not
does
true.
need.
I'm a nutritionist, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm a nutritionist and I'm also vegan. But there's no you shouldn't trust me because I'm a nutritionist or because I'm vegan.
How
You should
long
look
are
at
you
the
vegan?
data. 4 years.
Ah, okay. So
And
just-
I've been vegetarian for 7 years before that.
Oh, okay.
So you can look at the data, and the data says that we can be healthy on a plant-based diet. And even if somebody were to be missing some nutrients,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't necessarily mean it's because of the plant-based diet. It could also be because of how they ate, right?
Yeah.
Like most of the vitamins we make today
Yeah.
are not for vegans, are for everyone because
Everyone, yeah.
everyone kind of has an issue with their diet nowadays. Nobody eats in a right way. So, you know, to single out saying, oh, if you're vegan, all of a sudden you'll be even worse, it's kind of,
Yeah,
it's not
you need to
necessarily
be
fair.
smart with choosing what you eat. So to,
Yeah, and that's the case with everything you
yeah,
eat, right? So it doesn't
people
really matter.
don't know what is needed. With from nuts, from seeds.
But you know, on our side, it's food. On our side, we just see it as food, right?
Yeah.
And we just go into a supermarket, pick up a product, and we're
Yeah.
like, that's just food for us. But on
Yeah.
their side, it's just they're an individual
Yeah,
who
and the cruelty,
got put into a truck, like you know,
Yeah.
and they don't know what's happening because they're very scared to be put in that truck. They get into a slaughterhouse. I've actually sat in front of slaughterhouses. They're very scared. They shit on themselves. It's felt very bad. And then in there, they smell it because they have a really good sense of smell. They smell the blood. They hear the screams, and the same thing happens to them. Bolt gun in the head and knife to the throat. And for us, it's a simple
That's
choice,
true.
right?
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think we can do about it as individuals, or what is our responsibility in this matter?
Buy meat less because it's if people will not spend money on meat anymore, then yeah, the supermarkets yeah, they'll say no. We need
Yeah.
to think about
Exactly.
what we're doing. Yeah.
And we as a society should definitely buy meat less. But we as individuals, do you think there's any way to buy meat even once, knowing that we're paying for this? Like, I mean, not.
Yeah.
It's possible for us to buy it, but is it possible for us to buy it while at the same time claim that we're being fair towards these animals?
Yeah. No. It's not. It doesn't sound fair.
It doesn't sound fair.
Yeah.
We don't see it happen. That's
the thing.
That's the crux of it,
That's
right?
why it's easy to buy. Oh, but I think if I would have sheep, for example, and
You wanna see it?
I would have hard time to.
So this is a. You can, if you want to open it and look through it, you can look through
I
it.
don't think I will be
I can open it at the
ready.
page where it is specifically for sheep. It's right here if you wanna see it.
No,
Okay.
I love sheep. And
Yeah.
if I would have my own, I think I would keep them till they die.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it, right? Like a lot of the times when I noticed everyone who sees an animal, they're like pull up their phone, look at them, they're so cute, they interact with them, but then
Yeah.
these industries have made fools out of us because what they did is they show you nothing of what they do to animals.
Yeah.
They show you advertising of look happy animals on the fields, but it's so far from reality
Yeah.
because it's if you sit in front of when I sat in front of a chicken slaughterhouse here, I saw about 20,000 chickens. They slaughter around 30,000 chickens every day, and I saw 20,000 chickens. And what struck me really bad, it was so difficult for me. I started crying when they went to slaughter because there was in one of the trucks that stayed there for longer, the one at the back,
Yeah.
had a couple of chickens. There was a male chicken and a female chicken.
Yeah.
And while all the others were like they're cramped, they don't have space,
Yeah.
and all of them were scared. They're shitting on each other because they sit in these drawer-like things. And these two they were in love. They were just pecking at each other. They were just taking care of each other, and it just saddened me to see that these individuals who felt this one thing are just now going to be separated and chopped into pieces for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. True.
And I get to go home and they get to go to slaughter. It's very fucked up. It
Yeah,
fucks
yeah,
with your brain when you see
yeah.
this. You know? So I don't know. I'm just speaking to people because we are responsible for it. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And these industries do it because we pay them to do it.
Yeah. True.
So do you think we should stop paying for them to do that?
Or do it less.
That is doing it less, not do the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but not like everyday meat. It's too much.
Yeah, but even once a week, like imagine if somebody was to be committing an injustice towards a person, and they do it like somebody beating their wife, and they do it every day, and you have a conversation with them, and they're like, "You're right, it's fucked up. I'm just gonna do it once a week."
Once a
one week,
week.
right? It's insane.
It is kind of better,
It's-
but it's
it's
not,
kind of better, but
not where you want to go.
That's exactly the point, right? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, on the other end of our choice is an individual who will be suffering way more than being just
Yeah.
beaten up.
Traumatized.
Yeah.
Difficult, huh?
Yeah, let me give you a card. Thank you for having this conversation with me. Just please acknowledge your responsibility in the matter. And, you know, Challenge 22, they help you change. They just send you recipes every day for free. They hook you up with a dietitian. All you got to do is just put your name and your email, and they send you recipes and everything for free.
Nice.
But it's so easy here in the Netherlands. It really is. Like, we have so many alternatives in the
I
supermarket.
know, like
It's
Albert Heijn, some salads, everything you need is in there.
salads. You have tofu. You have frozen meals. You have this
Yeah.
thing called lazy vegan. It's frozen meals. You just pop it in a pan with a little bit of oil.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. You have plant-based meats that are great, like the vegetarian butcher
Yeah.
has delicious plant-based meats and great prices. Last week they were 50% off, and every 3 weeks or 4 weeks they're
Yeah.
50% off. Tofu, tempeh. We have amazing
Yeah,
options.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're spoiled for options.
Yeah.
We just gotta have to stop looking at these things because these are oppressing animals, and start buying these other
Yeah.
options.
And also the situation is the meat, the animals are poisoned, you know, with different chemicals. Some even say the vaccines
Yeah.
that people should get. So
Yeah. The
it
reason.
goes through the animal to the people, and without knowing. So
Yeah.
it's not healthy anymore even.
So we do use a lot of antibiotics on animals.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the reason why we have the crisis of antibiotic resistance is because of the animals,
Yeah,
because we give them
yeah.
to the animals
True.
mostly. The reason why I don't want to talk about this specifically is because while that is obviously bad and an injustice, I don't think that if we don't do that, all of a sudden it becomes fair, right? So
Yeah.
I don't want to confuse
Yeah,
anybody
true.
to say that, oh, as long as
Also.
they're treated nicely, it's somehow better, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's
No.
just as bad.
Well, then they have a terrible life and terrible end. So worse upon worse. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for having this
for
conversation with
talking
me.
you.
Yeah, and have a nice vegan life.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one. Bye. I thought that was going to be spicy, but I'm not spicy at all, and it's starting to rain. Explain the antibiotic resistant thing. Well, the thing about it is that Alexandra. So the thing about it is that we give antibiotics to animals sometimes preemptively, either for them to grow faster, because antibiotics help them grow faster. That's what happens a lot of the times. Or we keep them in shitty conditions, like in factory farms. Most of the animals we keep nowadays are in factory farms, and because of factory farms, they end up having pathogens, and the easiest way to deal with that is to give them antibiotics. So because we give them so much antibiotics, they end up developing antibiotic resistance, and the antibiotic resistance is affecting all of us because those antibiotics are the same antibiotics that work on us. It's just that new strains of bacteria end up, well, not being developed, but they end up evolving because of this situation. So that's why we're kind of in this position. It's hard to explain, but maybe Google it, because I don't usually look into this as much. Because as I said, it's not. I don't care. Even if that weren't the case, I still think we shouldn't be oppressing animals. Okay. I think I might need to go. Let's see if anybody stops. Next person is an animal lover. I think this person was a nice person. I think this person has an incentive to change, yeah. Of course, somebody's silencing me for being a plant activist. I think if you're a plant activist, you have to be vegan also. No, I can't. It's raining harder. And the last time, I almost ruined my microphone. And I don't want that. Let's see if we get somebody else. But if not, until I finish this, it's gonna be one. Sorry, everyone. We're gonna come back at it tomorrow. Maybe it stops. Let me check Bowen alarm. No, there's at least 30 minutes of it. There's at least 30 minutes of it. And it doesn't even look that bad on Bowen alarm, which is what's a bigger problem is. Can you do this inside the cheese shop? Right? Imagine that. Can we try debating people outside of a butcher shop? Fuck yeah, I'll do that. Let's do that next time. That's a good one. I'll go outside of a butcher store next time. That's a good one. Hey, Alexandra, thank you for being here. And I don't know if you just joined here, Alexandra, but yeah, we're probably, you need a poncho? It's okay, my jacket is pretty good against the rain. The problem is that, and my phone is also pretty good, the microphone is not very good against the rain. The last time it had some issues for a couple of days. And my camera is definitely not rainproof. But I'm still here. And cheap is Amsterdam proof. Yeah, umbrella. Yeah, I've been meaning to buy I need an umbrella thing for my tripod. The problem with umbrellas is, Linda, that I do have an umbrella. It's just, in Amsterdam it's not just rain usually, it's also wind. Right now it's just rain for some reason, but it's usually also wind, which doesn't make it any better. Yeah, take care of the camera. That's what I'm trying to do. It's dying down. It's dying down. What's the pH level of the rain? It's. What do you mean? You guys want to have a conversation? It's dying down. It's dying down. Maybe we can have another conversation. I'm not bringing out my camera though yet. Only problem is less people in the rain. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Navia. Love to see this debate in Thailand. I don't know if I'm allowed to do it in Thailand. There are certain countries where I'm not sure how allowed it is to have deep conversations like this. I love meat. That's okay, you can love meat. The reason why we stopped consuming meat and any other animal products is not because we didn't like the taste of them. We did it because oppressing animals is wrong, and because when we choose to buy these products, we are oppressing animals and we don't need to. Avocado guy? He isn't here. Did you see avocado guy? I didn't. What are you debating about? I'm debating the fact that we should not oppress animals. You saw him, Navia? Oh, okay. Can I ask how you feel about controlled hunting for wildlife areas or crops? Just curious on what the vegan perspective is. So first of all, calling it the vegan perspective would be a misconception, because my opinion on that is not necessarily every other vegan's opinion on that, right? So you would be hearing my opinion on it, not the vegan opinion, as you call it. So what is my opinion? Well, first and foremost, I don't think let's tackle the hunting for wildlife conservation or something. First of all, you should know that we bring animals into existence for hunting also, which is the most fucked up thing we do, I think, amongst the most fucked up thing we do. So essentially we bring deers into existence, we breed them, and then we use them for hunting. That's very fucked up. Yeah, you guys wanna, how old are you?
19.
19? Okay, are you guys okay being live on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milano.
I'm Chip, nice to meet you.
I'm Samantha.
Samantha.
Yes.
Where are you guys from?
Here.
You're from Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for animals. How do you guys feel about animals?
I think.
They need to be protected.
Yeah.
They need to be protected. Do you think we should, like, for instance, I have a friend who likes to bring dogs into existence, but he doesn't really like dogs. He likes puppies. So what he does is he brings dogs into existence. Then when they reach the year of 1 or 2 years, when they no longer grow, when they become adult, he takes them to the back of the house and shoots them in the head.
No,
That's really bad.
But from the back. From the back. So
Wow.
the dog doesn't feel pain and
being
doesn't
shot
know.
from the front or the
But
back.
why? But why?
Because he doesn't like dogs, he likes puppies.
Well, then he
Oh,
should
you only like small.
just put them
Yeah.
in back in the asylum.
Is
Can I
that
see how many
okay
people are
though?
watching?
Can you first have a conversation with me
Wow,
and then you can...
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. Is that okay to do this?
I don't
one?
think
No,
it's okay.
I also have a funny story. I know, like, I used to live on a farm. I like the farmer when he got like puppies, and like we always like we could like sell like 1 or 2 puppies, but like the puppies that like didn't get sold, they would just put them in the bag and throw it against the wall. I swear to God, it was really bad.
Okay,
It
so
was really bad.
if my friend afterwards would say that he eats the dog afterwards, would it be okay?
Eats?
Yeah.
That would be a little weird.
I mean,
He shoots
I think
shoots them in the head and then eats them.
like for me, it's kind of weird to eat dog, but like if you think about it, we eat chicken, we eat cow. It's like it shouldn't really matter, but for me, I think it's weird
Yeah.
personally.
Yes.
Same thing.
So that's the whole thing about it, isn't it? Because we create this imaginary delimitation between these animals, and we say, you were born a dog, you're nice, we should be nice to
Yeah.
you. You're born a cow, I'll cut your throat.
But that's not everywhere. Like some countries, they eat dogs.
But do we need to do any of it to animals?
I don't think. Are you vegan?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean,
No,
eating meat is
totally-
good for you, right? Like it has nutrition in it. But yeah, we could also get nutrition from other foods. So I don't think it's
Yes.
needed,
No.
but
I think it's really good what you're doing.
yeah, it really
Yes.
is.
So if it's not needed, how can we justify paying for it to happen?
Well, I think
I think everyone
should change
like,
their minds first, because
Yes.
everyone still has in their minds like, I like meat, I want to eat meat, and it's like it's also just very normalized. So, and to
think
be honest, like if I would quit eating meat right now, it would be really hard, I think, because I just eat it so many times.
Would it be harder, like, if there was no meat in supermarkets, would you cut your own leg to eat it?
No, maybe yours, but
Oh, okay.
like no, I don't think so.
Jeffrey
So maybe that's a good. That's maybe that's a good.
So if
idea.
you wouldn't cut your own leg, why would it be okay to cut someone else's leg to eat them?
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Okay, but if you like,
Like, we've grown up with like eating meat every day, like from the when we were young, and like it's only like now because we're older, we're starting to see more things about like on social media and stuff like how it's actually
Yeah, do I look
goes
good?
in the slaughterhouses, and it's just disgusting. And I think it just takes time for everyone to get used to the fact that we should eat less meat.
Not
Like,
at all. We shouldn't eat
I have
that.
one
Yes,
question.
but
'Cause,
like the less that comes first, and then no meat. You know.
like if we stop eating, okay, if we stop eating meat right now,
Animal products, not
yeah,
just meat.
yeah. What would animals on like in the wildlife eat? They will still eat like each other. So like, how is that less bad than us eating?
Well, if I stop killing people right now,
Oh,
people are still gonna kill each other, right?
you,
So how
if
is
you
that
stop
gonna-
killing people?
Yeah, let's just imagine if I killed people and I
Yeah.
said, if I stop
Imagine.
killing people, how is that gonna change? People still kill each other,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's like one of those
there's an
questions,
impact.
questions like conversation you could like,
Well,
like it
it-
never ends.
Well, you can make it never end because you're trying to find a justification for it. But the reality is simple. We don't need to do it. And how is it morally justified? How is it fair to kill an animal when there's no need for it?
Okay, one question. If the president came here right now, he gave you $2 million and like he told you like, okay, you're in charge now, you're gonna make this country vegan, what would you do? How would you do it?
To make this country vegan.
Yeah.
I don't think I can make the country because being vegan means. So being vegan is to animals what being a feminist is to women, right? Can I force people to be feminists? I cannot, right? I cannot force people to say, yeah, women deserve rights. I cannot force people to say, yeah, animals deserve rights. You should be vegan. What I can do is remove the subsidies so that animal products are no longer so cheap, so people go for the alternatives. What I can do is subsidize plant-based products so that people buy plant-based products. But you know, it's not just about food because we use animals for clothing, for entertainment, for like. Let me show you something. I'll show you this. If you're courageous enough to open it and look through it, it's all the ways we use animals.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I can do this.
This is heel zielig.
Marcela.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can't do it.
It's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
All of these might already be things you buy already. Like this is for testing on cosmetics. We test.
I used to think it's like they put lip gloss.
Do you test like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Do you
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
So
I make sure always to buy no animal tested products on like makeup because
it's interesting because you care so much about that, but like, then why not be vegan and not pay for any animal
no, of
products,
course, but
right?
we have to start somewhere.
We do have to start somewhere. It's just that, you know, when we say we have to start somewhere, we're still thinking from our perspective, but in reality is you wouldn't tell a killer who's killing people, well, I'm only gonna kill people on Fridays now. Yeah, and you're doing a good job because you have to start somewhere. You would just tell them, hey, stop, right?
Yes.
It's the same with all animals, right? Because they all deserve to live equally.
I'm shocked with the pictures, I'm sorry. But like, yes.
Yeah.
Become vegan and stop killing animals and stop testing on animals.
So how many more animals are going to be exploited for you going forward? I don't care what happened in the past.
Well,
interested
for
in
me,
the
to be
future.
honest, I do eat meat, but like, I'm gonna be honest, like not that many times a week because I don't got that much money.
And it's
so
expensive.
It's
yes.
really expensive. So like, I
But
think.
what about the animals? How many more animals should be exploited for you going
Oh,
forward?
for me,
Yeah,
0.
0. That means going vegan. How about you?
0.
0. So let me give you some cards to help you out in that.
No. Assalamu alaikum. No.
What do you mean no?
We're in an interview.
You do fucking like you gay.
Okay, and you're bald and ugly, so, and you're drunk and alcoholic and you stink.
Being gay means being cool. Thank you for calling me gay. So being gay means being cool on my channel. So thank you for.
Thank you so much.
So
Thank you.
So you
This
have.
is AI.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
so this is YouTube?
Yeah, so
or
you
Instagram?
have my YouTube channel here. You also have Challenge 22.
Oh, but
They-
AI is also bad for.
I know. I'm no longer doing AI. This was I
I'm
only did
following
it
you
one
immediately
once.
because
So
I think what you're doing is really good.
so you have a thing
Where are
there.
you from though? Because you don't speak Dutch.
I'll explain.
Okay, okay.
But you have a thing there called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free. So any concern you have, any dietary concern, it's all there.
Yeah, because we're also like we're exercising a lot right now because we're
Yeah.
trying to get fit for the summer. Like we have to get like enough egg
Protein.
whites and like
Yeah, don't use eggs.
I don't
Eggs are
know.
horrific. So
Oh,
maybe
wait,
you want to
What if
learn.
you have like chickens at home and you pick their eggs?
I mean, so the problem with
better,
eggs
right?
is that, let me explain. So it is better, but it's still something bad. Uh, no worries. So the problem with eggs is that only the females lay eggs. That's one part of the problem, right? So what do you think happens to the males?
Yes.
They get killed. And another problem is that when the egg production declines, they also kill them. They also.
But like if you have at home a few just like as pets and they give you
Sorry,
eggs
I'm reading
sometimes.
chat.
So let me put it this way: if there's for some reason you rescue a chicken, right? Because the part of the issue is also buying them from a breeder. But if you rescue a chicken and they shit in your house and you want to eat the shit, I don't have a problem. In the same way that if they lay an egg and they don't want to eat that egg, because a lot of the times you should feed that egg back to them. But if they at some point no longer want to eat eggs or something and you want to eat that egg, I don't have a problem with that, right? Like that's not the issue. The issue is the oppression, the oppressive side of it, right?
No, I get it.
Which is, imagine if you were in their shoes. That's essentially what you should put yourself. But maybe watch the most important speech you'll ever hear. I think you'll really like it, and you'll understand about eggs and about
I'm
everything
really
else.
interested 'cause also what you're saying, like, I think like at one point I would like become vegan.
Yeah.
But like I was like, what am I gonna eat instead? You know, like,
There's just so many.
there's
options,
so many,
man.
but like, does it
You live
taste
in
good?
Amsterdam. It's full of options. What are
Yeah,
you
but
talking
expensive
about?
here.
It's
Amsterdam
not.
is so
It's
expensive.
cheaper to be vegan.
Yeah.
Much cheaper. So first of all, plant-based meat is cheaper than real meat, than somebody's flesh. And second, you don't have to eat any of that. Tofu is €3 in Albert Heijn for 500 grams.
Oh, tofu is good though. I really like tofu.
Same. You put
Maybe
it
we'll
in
become vegan for one day.
Yes,
and
vegan
then,
influence.
Yeah, and then we will see like what it is, and then we're like going.
Try challenge 22. It's 22 days,
Okay.
and see how you feel afterwards.
We're gonna do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
and I will
guys.
subscribe to your channel.
Appreciate you.
And y'all become vegan.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Nice. They were cool. They were cool people. Okay, I think I should put the camera. Bro was annoying? No, bro was cool as shit. What do you mean? I like him. Good attitude. Nah, he cool. Yeah, exactly. He very good. I like him. He had a very punchable face. I don't think so. I think he was a nice guy. It's just he had his own personality. If you don't like his personality, that's fine. But you don't have to inflict violence on somebody whose personality you don't like. He was not locked in. Well, there's so many people who come and have conversations with me who are so distracted by the fact that this is a stream, you know. If everybody would say, well, you gotta punch them for not paying attention, we would end up punching almost everyone. So just don't be homophobic, is what I'm telling you, because you might not like him because he's gay, and that's fucked up, okay? Because being gay is cool, as we've already said it on this channel. Being gay is cool. Yeah, he was a sweet guy. Exactly, Priya. Okay, we got the camera back here. We got everything. I'm not gonna charge the phone anymore. We're just gonna do maybe 15 more minutes, maybe 1 or 2 conversations, and then we're gonna go. You wanna have a conversation with me? Chip, open a vegan cheese store across the street. Bro, I don't have enough money for opening a cheese store on the outskirts of Amsterdam. Opening one in the center of Amsterdam? Here? Fuck me. I think you need millions of euros.
Hello.
Hey, you wanna have a conversation with me?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
You can do it. If you want to talk, you can. Wait. If you want. I don't mind.
Yeah? Sure.
Okay.
What is this?
You wanna come here, is that your interview?
Yeah.
Nice. What's your name?
I'm Ichika.
Ichika, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where are you from?
I'm from Japan and now I'm currently doing my exchange year in Japan. No, in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So Ichika, I'm here to speak up for animals. I'm an animal rights activist.
Animal?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How do you feel about animals?
I like animal because back in Japan, I had 2 dogs.
Okay.
So I really like animal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's okay if we kill dogs?
No, I don't think so.
But we do it in a way where they don't feel pain, so we shoot them in the head from the back.
No.
Yeah, see this dog? If you put a gun to their head like from here, they don't even see it, and you kill them instantly. Would it be
No.
okay?
No.
What if you eat them afterwards?
No. I don't eat dogs. I don't eat. No.
No. Okay.
No.
Do you think it's okay to do this to other animals?
Yeah, but in reality, we eat some animal.
But we don't have to, right?
Yeah.
So
We don't have to. Yeah.
So is it okay to do it to other animals?
No.
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 For instance, for the production of cheese, do you know what cows go through for cheese?
Yeah.
What do you think happens for cows to produce milk?
Personally, I eat cheese. I like cheese, but yeah, we also have to think about animal life.
But what does a cow has to go? What they go through for the production of milk?
What do you mean?
So why does a cow produce milk? Why would she produce milk?
I don't know.
Why does a human female produce milk?
Okay. Yeah.
To feed their babies.
Mhm.
Right? So they have to be pregnant. They have to have a baby
Yeah.
to produce milk.
Mhm.
It's the same for a cow. They're a mammal.
Yeah.
So do you think they get pregnant when they want, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
Yeah.
Which one do you think happens? So if my life depended on women's milk,
Mhm.
do you think I would try to get women pregnant, or do you think I would just wait around until they get pregnant?
No.
I would try to get them pregnant.
No.
That's what we do to cows. We try to get them pregnant.
Yeah.
Look, it's been a nice conversation, but our train's like about to leave, so.
So you're gonna miss it anyway.
No, we're gonna make it.
Yeah. So cows are forcefully inseminated. They have their babies taken away from them, and their babies are killed. Don't be animal oppressors. Also, you are animal abusers. Okay. What the fuck? She's not speaking her native language. No, she spoke English very well. She had no issues. She was just embarrassed. Hey, you want to have a conversation with me?
Yeah, sure.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, okay, nice. You want to come here so that you interview?
Sure.
What's your name?
I'm Helene. Hi, nice
Helene,
to
I'm
meet you.
Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from,
Chip.
Helene?
I'm from here, from Amsterdam.
From Amsterdam? Nice, love it. I'm from Romania, but I live here in Amsterdam.
Okay.
I'm an animal rights activist, Helene.
You're what?
An animal rights activist.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
I sometimes feel sorry for them in the city.
Yeah. So, for instance, if I have a dog
Yeah.
and I shoot them in the head from the back of their head, so they never see it coming, and they die instantly, would that be okay?
Yeah, why should you?
Because I want to eat them afterwards.
Well, it's not very nice to eat animals, I think. But if you have to eat animals, then you might as well kill them in some kind of, nice way.
Yeah, I agree with you. But do you think we have to eat animals?
Not necessarily, no.
No. So if we don't have to eat animals, then it would be unfair for us to choose to put them in slaughterhouses, right? Whatever the animal is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Do you think so? Then do you think that we as consumers should not pay for animal products like milk, like cheese, like eggs, or like meat?
Excuse me, pay for?
Milk, cheese, meat, or eggs?
What do you mean why not pay for?
Because if we pay for that,
Yeah.
that means we are paying for an animal to go into a slaughterhouse for something we don't need.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not totally against eating meat.
So you're okay with somebody shooting dogs in the back of the head so that they can eat them?
Well, shooting in the back of the head is something different than kill or kill animals in a normal way, like in.
When you're ready, open it and show me how it's different.
Yeah. Okay.
When you're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Example, Yeah. Yeah.
Get to the point where how they slaughter cows. Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you think shooting them in the head or hanging them upside down with their throats cut is better?
Yeah. Cutting the throat at the point that they don't feel anything.
Do you think that the sensory goes through the blood?
No, but there's a different way of shooting somebody in the head or cutting someone's throat and at the point that you don't actually feel anything.
So which one is okay in a situation where we don't need to do any of it?
Which one is okay?
Yeah. If somebody wants to kill you,
Yeah.
they don't need to do it.
No.
Which one would be okay? Them to kill you by cutting your throat?
Yeah.
Them to kill you by shooting you in the head? Or them
No.
not to kill you at all?
By cutting my throat, I think.
So you would rather somebody cut your throat right now?
No.
I explained to you there's three options. You either have your throat cut, shot in the head, or not killed at all, and you said you'd rather have your throat
in
cut.
that way. No, I thought by killing somebody. Cut my throat by killing somebody. But I prefer not to be killed. Yeah.
Okay, so
I prefer not to
wouldn't
be
an animal
eaten,
also
do-
to prefer the same thing?
Yeah, probably. But we humans sometimes do eat animals, and
Well, I don't.
no.
I'm nice to animals.
Yeah, I'm nice to animals too, but.
Well,
But
not
that-
if you buy
that-
animal products,
no.
not if you pay somebody to kill them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If somebody would pay for my family to be killed, I would be like,
No, but
fuck
the-
that
yeah.
person, that's not a nice person.
But then what you do then is that you compare a human to an animal.
But we are animals.
Yeah, we are animals, but
So I'm comparing one species of animals to another
yes,
species of
yes,
animals.
you do. Yes, you do.
So what's wrong about that?
Well, it's the same as I think here in the Netherlands. We don't eat dogs or cats, but we do eat horse and cow and
What's
pig.
the difference
and,
between
and,
these individuals that justifies the difference in view?
Yeah, you don't have a cow when you're in your house as company. That's the difference, I think.
Wait, so just because a cow is big, that means it's okay to cut their throat?
No, that's not what I said.
But a
It's-
pig is not big.
No,
Is it okay to cut the throats of pigs?
No. Sometimes a pig can be held as an animal for company.
But how about we stop seeing animals as somebody we can just take from and use as we please?
Yeah.
Because just because we have power over them to do whatever we want to them doesn't mean it's fair for us to do
No,
whatever
but
we
that
want to them.
doesn't mean either that you have to kill in some kind of number of animals. But I'm not totally against having like farming. But what we do now is we overact. So we produce a lot more.
Wait, you're against farming?
No, that's not what I said.
You just said you're against farming of animals.
No. I said I'm not against.
Oh, you're not against
I'm
farming?
not against farming.
So if it farms humans, it's okay?
For what purpose?
Enslaving them.
Enslaving them.
Yeah.
Yeah. For what purpose?
Somebody needs to wipe my butt.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we have robots for that, don't we?
Well, but I want a human to wipe my butt.
Okay. Well, then you can have a humanoid.
But
we
I
have-
want a human to wipe my butt.
Okay. Well, you can't have everything. you
Doesn't
want.
matter if we have alternatives, right? You also have alternatives for not paying for animals to be exploited or enslaved for you.
No,
How is
but
it fair for you to pay for animals to be enslaved for you?
Well, it's not that I enslave animals.
No, you pay somebody to enslave them.
Yeah, I'm not very comfortable with the idea that you, for example, that anything you kill, like you kill a mosquito, or you kill a rat, or you kill a bird.
I don't.
That's shitting on your.
Also, you're just talking about
I'm
animals that
talking
do
now- I'm
something to
talking-
you, right?
I'm talking about animals.
Would it be okay
I'm-
for me
I'm
to kill a
talking-
pigeon right now?
I'm talking about animals in general and people in general. And I don't think you can compare. You can't compare humans to every animal.
What's the difference?
It's different is that we don't have a lot of humans. I don't say all humans. A lot of humans live not by instinct, and all animals live by instinct.
Well, first of all, no, not all animals live by
But
instinct.
thank you very much.
But
I
that's
have to-
very ableist
yeah,
of you to
yeah,
say, right?
I know.
So human beings
Yeah.
who
But now-
who,
but now
who
I have to
no
go.
intellectual
Thank you very much.
capacity.
You
I
said
mean, you're free to run away. It's
social
just that the
experiments
animals,
and come talk to
the
me.
animals can no
I
longer
talk
run
to
away
you.
from you.
Thank you
I
very
hope you
much.
stop oppressing animals.
Thank you very
I
much.
hope
Thank
I
you
hope
very
that
much for this
animals.
talk.
I hope you'll no longer
But
be
don't be-
violent towards
don't-
animals. Okay. Please don't be violent towards animals
Yeah,
anymore, okay?
but please listen to somebody's
Sure,
statement and
sure,
somebody's
sure,
idea.
sure, but
Because
don't be
I've got
violent
the
towards
impression
animals
that you
anymore.
don't listen at all.
Yeah. You're saying that it's okay to be violent towards innocent animals. Don't be violent towards animals, please. Thank you so much, Marcos. I mean, she was working up a storm already of justifications, wasn't she? She was already. We all saw it coming, didn't we? I saw it coming from a mile away. That was a bit spicy. Yeah, it was just a bit spicy. I wasn't even trying to be spicy. I was trying to be nice. A lot of justifying. Yeah, exactly. Imagine that. Animals aren't equal to humans, though. Well, that's something that you're already begging the question by making the claim animals aren't equal to humans. That's you begging the question of the argument, because the argument in hand is, why is it that the view on animals is that they are somehow inferior enough that you get to exploit and slaughter them, right? That's the whole point of it. And if you say, well, they're not equal to us, you're already creating some form of hierarchy where you're putting them less than us, because I'm pretty sure you don't mean that they're more than us. So, they're not. We are humans. We are animals. They are, I don't know, whatever species of animals they are, and they are animals. Just like us. It's just different species of animals. And in choosing to say, well, my species is better, why? Because most members of my species are more intelligent. Well, wait a minute. If everybody on this, if most humans, if more than 50% of humans, 51% of humans all of a sudden would be intellectually challenged, they have the same intellectual capacity as animals, then all of a sudden it would be okay to oppress humans? No, of course not. Because we don't judge whether to oppress somebody or not based on their level of intelligence. We know that if they're a somebody, they deserve to not be oppressed, regardless of their level of intelligence. And animals are a somebody. They have a subjective experience of life. They're a somebody within them, and you shouldn't be oppressing them. Already pre-assumed because they're different, we can abuse them. Exactly. What do I think of lab-grown meat? As long as it doesn't use animals, I have no problem with it. This isn't about food. I don't have a problem with what you put in your mouth. If you find a shit on the floor and you want to put it in your mouth, put that shit in your mouth whatsoever. If, however, you bring into existence a sentient being to shit for you, and when they no longer can shit, you kill them, then I have a problem, you see? So if you want to eat shit, I have no problem. The problem is when you bring into existence somebody so that you can eat their shit. That's my problem. The enslavement, the exploitation, the abuse. I see we have a person in the chat who is using caps lock, AVFC 2028. Maybe learn what being vegan is, I see you say vegans will always lose, while at the same time you don't know what being vegan is. So the biggest part of your statement is already a faulty statement because you don't know one word out of it, the most important one. Yeah, and vegans always in. You're right, Navia. That's the whole point of it, right? That's why most people get triggered by veganism. That's why most people get triggered by vegans, because they acknowledge that what we're saying is 100% valid. They acknowledge that they could thrive on a plant-based diet, but they choose not to do so for whatever reason. Ooh, I've always done it. Ooh, I get some form of enjoyment from eating this product. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I like this or that. Yeah, of course. Of course you get pleasure from it. Of course you think you benefit from it. How does that justify the oppression? It doesn't justify the oppression, does it? Because that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about oppression. We're not talking about what you put in your mouth. As I just clearly explained, if you want to put somebody's body part in your mouth, you're gonna need their consent. But if you get consent and you want to put their body part through your mouth, I don't give a shit. If this individual cannot consent, I don't think you should assume consent. That's as easy as that. But what we're here talking about is the oppressive side of it, the oppression of it, the idea that you think that they are here to serve you somehow, that you think that you work on this idea that, well, they are lesser than me, which is already a bad statement. Therefore, I can do whatever I want to them. They are here for me. That's a very fucked up thing to say. Well, I don't think, first of all, they're lesser than you. I think this idea of, what was it? In physics, there's this one very interesting thing, I think, where it says, well, is this more or less than something, or is this bigger or smaller than something? Well, it depends on the unit of measurement, right? So I think claiming that an animal is lesser than any other, claiming that a non-human animal is lesser than a human animal would depend on the measurement unit, right? For instance, you could say that on average, most animals are less intelligent than most humans. But if that's a way of justifying it, then the humans who have the same level of intelligence of other animals should also be on your plate. But if you say, okay, well then they're not less than me. If you judge, I don't know, by the capability to swim, humans can swim pretty well also. But fly. Animals can fly. You want to have a conversation with me?
I think I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Oh yeah, I follow you.
Oh, you follow me?
Yeah,
What's your name?
I'm Nick.
Nick, nice to meet you. I'm Chip. Are you vegan?
Yeah.
Nice, hell yeah.
I work for, I just came from work. I work for an animal ambulance.
You work for an animal
Yeah, it's
ambulance? That's cool.
volunteers.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's
That's
fucking
cool.
fun,
That's
yeah.
cool. Are you a veterinarian also?
No, so it's a volunteer-based organization, and what they do is they do internal training. So you don't need to have a lot of medical experience. You just need to follow the course manuals and also, of course, practical exams and stuff like how to bandage or tourniquet or things like this. But the main thing we do is transport animals from one place to
Do you want to
another.
be on camera?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, you're live.
Yeah,
What's
I
up?
am live. Yeah.
Hey.
You want to come here so that
Yeah,
you're in
sure,
view at
yeah,
least?
why
Maybe
not?
yeah. So what do you do for this ambulance? Tell me again.
So 70% of the calls we get are for wild birds.
Okay.
Namely pigeons, but we also do like herons or birds that are trapped, or maybe like recently, for example, there was a bird, like a pigeon that was stuck in a kruidvat, like medicine store.
Yeah.
And they couldn't put the alarm on because the pigeon was flying around, so they called us because they couldn't catch it themselves. They were like messing around with broomsticks and
Yeah.
stuff, and we have like proper like nets and things. We catch the pigeon. This was a catch and release situation, but if a pigeon has like some issue, then we can take them to the vet, which usually means they get euthanized if there's no way to help them. But there's also like a bird shelter where we can take them if they just need to recover for like a day or two.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's quite fun.
There was a pigeon here at some point that had some issues, but I no longer saw that.
Is there like something wrapped around?
With
that's
the
usually
string foot.
we cut string foot as well.
I have a scissors now on me, but.
Oh yeah, have you ever caught one with your hands?
I have never done.
They're
it
hard to
myself.
catch.
They're
Like
hard to
if
catch?
you can catch
Yeah.
them, that usually means something's wrong.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay,
mean
okay.
they're guaranteed to get euthanized, but they might have an issue that maybe they're dizzy or confused or tired.
Can that happen from string foot?
Not really, because they can usually still walk around okay. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but it dies off after a while, and then they get like a little stump. You've seen them. You know what that looks like.
So what made you go vegan, by the way?
It was a lot of Earthling Ed videos back in
nice.
2021
Yeah.
that made me eventually. I was watching them for longer than so I was still eating animal products and having the dissonance. And then after like a year of constantly getting those videos and not coming up with any, it was a solid, airtight, like, okay, I can't, So I went vegan. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
overnight
amazing.
kind of thing.
How long has it been for you?
Almost 4 years.
4 years. Same
Yeah.
for me. Nice.
Yeah, 4.5, something like that. Yeah.
Do you find it difficult to be vegan?
No, not in Amsterdam. It's very easy here. I went to Spain in July, and in Spain, I was with friends who do eat animal products, which they thought I was a bit annoying because I would stare at the food and stuff because it made me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They were ordering like roasts and stuff. And it's like I didn't like it that much. And then there's nothing on the menu, so you have to talk to the lady in Spanish about like making a salad, leaving out all the. It's usually.
There's a lot of places in Spain. It's insane that maybe because you.
I was in the north, and it was like some rural areas where there was nothing on the menu, but they still took the extra effort to make something for me usually. But you get frowned upon a bit, which is annoying.
Yeah.
So it's not a big blockade. It's not a big discomfort. It's whatever. That's part of it.
Yeah.
But it's easier here for sure.
Yeah.
It's the easiest place in the world to be vegan is Amsterdam, I would say.
I think Berlin maybe is
Maybe
easier.
Berlin is
maybe
easier.
Berlin is
Yeah,
easier, but
maybe
yeah,
Berlin.
Amsterdam is definitely the most top three.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Well, what would you say to somebody to make them go vegan?
So I'm trying to get better at advocacy because I'm in a like more leftist kind of social circle, and you would think, hey, oh Yul, hi, hey, what's up? Hey, good, yeah, just talking to this guy. Okay, ik kan ook vanavond kunnen spuit. Yeah. So, yeah. Someone who works at a bar I go to a lot.
Ah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, where was I?
Well, you said you were trying to get better. At
Right.
animal
So usually
advocacy.
when I talk to those people, the more progressive types and who are, advocate for human rights and like the environment even. So, it should be easy.
Yeah, it should be easy for them.
But
Yeah.
they jump on. Like I've had a few conversations where people they name a health problem that they have, which I'm not all that familiar with.
Yeah.
And give that as their reason for still having to consume like dairy or something. One time I talked to someone and I can't really argue against it because I don't know their medical situation. So it's like, okay, I'm not sure, I'm not well read on this. And then I looked it up afterwards, like her specific diagnosis, and I just try to do some little bit of research on it. And turns out that dairy is actually making it worse. So
It's a lot of
she
the
was
times it is
doing
the case.
like
Yeah.
she's doing the opposite that she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But still using that as an excuse, like reverting back to that. When you get cornered, I guess people revert back to certain things that maybe don't make sense. I don't blame her because that's just like your defense mechanism. But I did tell her afterwards, like, yo, I found this and this in that paper, and it says that you should not eat dairy if you have this particular immune deficiency or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, well, thanks. And I don't think she was very grateful for the clarification, even, then.
Yeah. They always become a little bit defensive about it. don't
Yeah,
they?
and people talk a lot, like especially recently, about water consumption in relation to AI systems like language models, which obviously is wasting water if you're just making nonsense content, like brain rot nonsense. But there is utility for language models. Like I'll use it for research purposes, for example,
Completely
or
agree
to
with that.
structure thoughts. I think there's utility in that, and also the people who complain about water usage are usually not vegan either, and
Which
that
is
uses
insane,
a lot
right?
more water
Yeah.
than language models do. So that's also sometimes I feel conflicted. I don't know how to talk to these people about like animals when they're very vocal about environmental footprints and your individual choices, but then when you bring up animals, they kind of deflect from the argument again.
Yeah.
It's a bit frustrating, but yeah.
It's my choice. It should be a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
the type. I mean, maybe if you want to join, this Sunday, this coming Sunday, We
Okay.
the Free we're doing an event where we speak to people like we do on the street. There'll be a lot of other vegans. Maybe you will get to have some vegan friends. That's how I made a lot of my friends
Yeah.
here in Amsterdam. And
know
we're in
nothing
front of Moko Museum if you want to join.
I was there yesterday, I think, 2 days ago. I went to Moko because Koning Hondevlees was doing samples.
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Dutch Elwood
Yeah.
variant. And I hadn't met them before, so I wanted to go say hi. But I also saw you behind Rijksmuseum.
Yeah, I was in
think
front
you
of
were doing
Rijksmuseum.
some outreach there as well.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Sunday I was actually doing it women's rights. I was asking first if they're feminist, and then I was asking them if they're
About cows
if they're
and-
vegans.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was trying in all sorts of ways. Everyone was a feminist apparently, but
Yeah.
even when you press on that, it's just interestingly enough, when I pressed on feminism, there was a guy who was like, women, like you're right, women should have equal rights, but they do have their periods, and I do need to know that. I'm a business owner, and I need to know.
Their periods.
Yeah.
Like menstruation.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was so weird. It was such a weird
That's a
conversation.
weird one,
He was
yeah.
making such a weird claim that somehow they might be less productive because of their menstruation, which was. Yeah, that's weird. That's just weird.
Yeah,
So
that's really strange.
yeah. So it's weird. Even with feminism, you see, even with these other social causes, people they claim they are, and I think people who claim that they're feminists, because you're in this leftist argument, a lot of the times they don't even know why they are. They just like the word or identify with this idea.
Yeah, it comes from a good place because they're obviously, advocating for the right kind of position, but maybe they haven't thought about it as much.
Yeah.
Which is okay to me, as long as they're not,
I
I mean, it's good to know why you're opinionated about something.
Yeah, I tend to bring it to oppression, right? Like oppression is the same for animals, for any
Yeah,
victim. It's
that's a
just
good
as
basic
bad.
principle.
But thank you for stopping by, man.
Hey, no
That's,
worries, man. Good to
and,
talk to
and
you.
awesome, you do an awesome job.
Yeah,
Did
thank
you finish work or are you?
I just came from, we have like a a headquarters where all the ambulances are parked. So it's in the east, and then from there it's close to the highway, so you can get anywhere really quickly.
How do I call a deer and ambulance?
Oh, you find their number on the internet, and if you ever see an animal in trouble, they might ask you, can you catch it yourself? Because it's difficult for us to catch them when they're out in the open.
Like the pigeons.
Yeah, it's hard to catch them.
Yeah.
Especially when they're still vital.
And do you come, like if I said, say imagine if I see a pigeon with string foot, with really bad one, right?
Yeah.
And even if I do catch them, I can't really cut them or something because I know
Yeah,
sometimes
you
that's
just
the situation.
you can, if you catch them, if you manage, you get a box from somewhere.
Yeah.
Put them in the box. If you can stay with the animal, that's okay. We might have more high priority rides before, so it might take a while for us to get to you. But you can also just leave the box outside a store, like on the ground with a little note that says "Don't open. Animal ambulance is on the way" or something.
Yeah.
That's how we find a lot of animals. It's like there's no one around, but there's a box with a little note on it that says "Do not open this box" because they are coming. So yeah.
I have mixed feelings about that. I don't know.
Yeah, they are. You know, they're eventually going to get helped.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
it's that's the best solution for if
Yeah.
you can't stay with the animal in question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
All
Well,
right,
thanks,
take care.
man.
You
Thanks
too.
for being vegan.
Yeah,
You're awesome and
you too.
doing what
Thanks
you do.
thanks for
If you want to join on Sunday, 1 p.m. in front of Moko.
Okay, let me write that down.
It's, you're gonna make some friends, you know. It's kind of cool.
I can actually come.
You don't have to stay for the whole thing. Also,
Moko
if you want, you
Museum
can just.
vegan party. Okay, cool.
See you
care,
then.
man. See ya.
You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, sure. I'm curious what it's about.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sorry?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
No problem.
Okay. You wanna come here, start your interview? What's your name?
Mala.
Mala, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
So Mala, I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the rights of animals. How do you feel about animals?
I have a puppy. I have a
have a-
little dog, and I love animals.
You love animals and you have a puppy. What's the puppy's name?
Carlo.
Carlo?
Yeah.
How old is he?
5 years old.
5 years old? That's not a little puppy anymore. He's a dog.
I mean, he will stay a puppy for me.
He will stay a puppy. Okay, so let's imagine this way. If somebody likes puppies, let's say that they actually like just puppies, not dogs, but puppies.
Yeah.
And this person is a breeder. He brings dogs into existence. He uses them like he gives them the best life ever. And then at the age of 1 or 2, when they're adult, takes them in the back of the house and shoots them in the back of the head. They die instantly. They don't feel any pain or anything. And they don't see it coming because they do it from the back of the head.
Yeah.
Would this person be doing something right or would they be doing something wrong?
Of course, wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah. He has no right to just end the life of an innocent animal.
What if afterwards he says, I'm going to do it for food. I'm going to eat them afterwards.
It's not a. Yeah, it cannot justify.
It doesn't justify it, right? So would it justify it if it were a different animal?
No.
No. So do you think that then we should not kill animals to eat them?
Actually, I'm fighting a battle now inside me
Yeah.
because, like, I've been since I had Carlo like 5 years ago. For me, like, it's a moral thing, like why I'm taking care of Carlo, but it's okay for me, for example, to eat chicken or something else. They are also animals, and yeah, so I'm still fighting this battle now inside me, and I'm trying like to be better, but.
Tell me which sides. Tell me this fight. What's going on? Tell me the side that's for the animals and the side that's against them.
They are innocent. Like they are not products.
Yeah.
I cannot like they have souls. They have feelings, and my interaction with Carlo is the same interaction with a cow, for example, with a chicken. Like they have feelings. You can train them. You can so they are not products. But at the same time, like sometimes, for example, now I'm on a business trip. It was really, really, really hard for me to avoid milk products, for example, or meats, because
Here in Amsterdam?
During the business trip, because they were this was only the offering from the company that I was there.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna ask you, are you Muslim?
No, I'm Christian.
No,
Yeah.
but imagine if you were Muslim, right? You know, Muslims don't eat pigs, for example, right? Do you think your workplace would respect that and would not offer you pigs, for example, to eat?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so they would respect that
Yes,
belief,
yes.
that moral belief that you have. So then if you had a moral belief that it's wrong to exploit and use animals, shouldn't your workplace also respect that for you?
Yeah, sure.
Right? So I understand that it might be difficult, but if they don't respect it, then they're acting disrespectful towards you, right? And at least that's how I see it. Like I haven't been to a workplace where they haven't respected this from me, but that's why I'm vegan, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you should be vegan also?
as I said, I'm really fighting this battle, and I'm trying. Like at home, I only have vegan products, so I'm just eating meat if someone invites me or something like that. It's really hard to have this conversation with everyone that hey, I don't eat meat, for example, with grandma or something, you know. So that's why I'm like it's a journey. I'm working on it, but there's also one aspect. I'm feeding Carlo meat, and I don't know if I can feed him something vegan because I don't know.
There is vegan food for dogs also, which actually there's some of it that's been researched to actually have better outcomes. Because I'm assuming you feed them granules also, right?
Okay.
Right. There's vegan granules,
Okay.
which are formulated in the same way, and they're pretty good. They have all the nutritious values that dogs need, so there's no problem there. And I would give them that rather than any meat or anything anyway, because I think like I don't know if you know about this, but it's not good to give meat to dogs. It's not good to give them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. As far as I remember, they can have digestive issues afterwards. That's why we have these specially formulated foods for them.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So that's why we have the dog food specifically made for them. Also for cats is the same thing. And luckily we also have vegan versions of all of those. So for dogs or cats. Where taurine, for example, is made, because taurine is the one thing that we usually get from animals, but this one is made through precision fermentation. It's a whole scientific thing where a bacteria eats some sugar and produces that. So, but so there's that solution. I can provide you with resources for that.
Sure, sure.
I just
open for it.
I'm like, it's very interesting to me because you're in this position where you kind of know that what you're paying for is wrong, but at the same time, as you said, right, when you go out, maybe with a friend, you eat it, right?
Yes, yes.
But I'm just gonna throw this hypothetically. If your friend would be eating dogs or your grandmother would be eating dogs, would you still participate in it?
No, 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 no. No
So-
way.
So you see, when it comes to
Yes.
dogs, you have the power to say no, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you have this power to say no in also other situations?
I should really work on it, really, because I always have bad feelings or about
And
it.
the thing about it with friends is though, like I understand with the grandma 'cause it's kind of difficult, right? But you should still say no to her and like deal with it however you deal. But like with friends is, your friends shouldn't care what you eat, right? Like, and if your friends want to eat animals, I mean, I still don't like this idea, right? Like personally, but if you're okay with it, it doesn't mean you have to be part of it, right? Like you can meet with them, try to pick a restaurant where you have options, and then when you meet with them, you're like, hey, you pick your food, I pick my food. We still enjoy our time together. It doesn't have to be anything other than that, right?
True. Yeah.
Like, I don't think you would care what they eat, right? Do you care
No.
what they eat? No, because the whole thing is about meeting them and having a good time with them, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the workplace, I understand it's difficult, you know, but
Yeah, it was really challenging. Like I'm
Yeah.
now in Amsterdam for only 3 days, and everything they were offering was only with meat. Like although we have a lot of vegan colleagues, because it's a conference.
yeah, what do your vegan colleagues do?
Actually, they didn't eat. They were stronger than me.
I guess that's a solution. You know,
Yes,
there's a lot of options in the
Yeah.
supermarket, right? Like
Yeah,
you can
true.
go in there and have a vegan sandwich or something. But do you understand also why dairy is, for example, bad for cows or milk or cheese?
I saw the videos. I saw the videos.
You saw the videos, right?
I was shocked, to be honest, because I was like, okay, I can be vegetarian. This would be okay. But after seeing the whole industry, it's so disgusting.
It's very bad.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
very bad. Yeah, they forcefully inseminated cows. They take away their babies,
Oh my
kill
God,
them.
I'm
It's
getting goosebumps.
yeah, it's so ironic that they put a baby cow in front of the store because baby cows are suffering the worst form of this, right?
Yeah, yeah, then, yeah, no comment. Like really, it's disgusting. Like, yeah, as I said, I'm really struggling and I'm fighting this battle. I know at the end I will win. Hopefully, like I will be on the other side. But yeah,
You're not fighting any battle. To me, the way I see it, I don't see it like you're fighting a battle. I feel to me like you already know what the right thing to do is. I feel to me you're just like in this position where you're like, you're embarrassed to maybe do it in certain situations,
yeah,
right?
true, true.
But you should know that it's empowering to be yourself and do the right thing in certain situations. It is empowering. I found myself like I had situations when I was the same when I started being vegan, but then I realized it's very empowering for myself to it's very respectful towards myself.
Yeah.
And if I want others to respect me, I have to first respect myself and my choices, right? So I have to say, I don't want this, so I'm going to respect myself. I'm not going to be part of it. If somebody forces me, like that person is not a friend, that person is not even a nice person to me. Nobody can force me to be part of something that I don't agree with,
Yeah, that's true.
right? So I don't know. It's a difficult situation, but you seem to understand the whole issues. I'm just, think about the animals because that's what it is for them.
I'm really, you have no idea. I'm really thinking about it all the time because this is what I'm facing. Like, and even like seeing in the supermarket the meat, it's making me feel like, oh my god, it's a slaughtery thing, you know? Like you go to the supermarket and you just see meat, like it could be human or some, like.
It's insane to me that you're not vegan. It's insane to me because you're like, you're right there. You're right there.
I know.
You're right there.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Yeah.
Let me give you a card. Maybe
Yeah.
it will help you out. I mean, there's nothing really I can say. All I can say is, again, it's very empowering to be. And once you make that change, once you tell people, hey, I'm vegan, they will start respecting it. Some of it will have a problem with it for some reason, but if you want to be vegan, you should be vegan. Fuck the other people, they will follow. And that's also a way where you see where people stand with you. Because if somebody tells you that they're vegan, you respect them, right?
Yeah.
You don't say, well, fuck you. No, so they should respect you also.
Yeah.
The most important speech you'll ever hear, I really think you'll like it. Just give that a watch. And I think it will empower you to make a better choice. And also share it with your friends if maybe they'll understand it also.
Will do. Can you suggest some vegan restaurants in Amsterdam here?
Yes, some vegan restaurants. So there is, I always recommend vegan sushi bar. Do you know vegan sushi bar?
No.
So there's one in West and one in East.
Okay.
If you look it up on Google Maps, vegan sushi bar, absolutely the best sushi you will ever eat.
Okay.
I don't like sushi, but after going to these places, I'm like, I like sushi. There's a restaurant called Old Soul also,
Old Soul, okay.
which is very nice. It's like Surinamese, and it's a locally family-owned restaurant, which is vegan. What else? Let me think. I don't go out a lot, it's very difficult for me to...
Enough, like I'm leaving Amsterdam tomorrow, but it's a good chance to try something.
So if you go into the west, I would recommend you go into the west.
Okay.
Towards the vegan sushi bar, because then you have several other vegan restaurants in that area. You have Soil, you have other restaurants. So, but if you do go there in the evening, make a reservation because they're pretty full. So.
Will do.
Okay. Thank you so much for having this conversation with me.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day and be vegan because you're there. You're there. Okay. Have a good one. Such a nice girl. Such a nice girl. Okay. I think I'm done. I need to go. Holy crap! What a nice girl. Absolutely awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I feel so bad for people who are in this situation, I feel like she was such a nice person, and there's people like that who know that what they're doing is wrong, who want to not be part of it, who are trying their best, but then they're not people who want to, stand up to everyone, because that's the fucked up thing about it, isn't it? Yeah, it's social anxiety in a sense, right? You don't want to... She looks like she likes you. I can't be put in that position, when I'm here. It would be immoral, but maybe I should have given her a card. It's sad when you're in this position because maybe you're just a person who doesn't want to fight the system or be against everyone or stand up or be in this position, right? Maybe you're just a person who wants to do the right thing, and it's fucked up that we live in a world where even doing the right thing can be difficult, right? Chip, you might be an idiot, says Navi. I might be an idiot, Nadia. Navia, you're right. I might be an idiot, but that's okay, Navia. I'm the idiot that you guys like, I guess. Yeah. Eat rice, not lice. You're in Amsterdam, puff on some ganja, bro. I'm kind of done with weed. I used to smoke weed. I'm kind of done with it. No more. Not for me. How do you know what's right? Well, I can tell you one thing that is certain. Exploitation is not right. Oppression is not right. And what we do to animals is exploitation. It is oppression. So, that's definitely not right. Same, don't smoke like I used to. Well, I don't smoke at all anymore. I just don't, I tried it again. So I tried it twice since I gave up. No, 3 times I tried it. Because I do remember liking it a lot. I don't honestly see the point in it anymore. I'm like, I kind of get it to some extent, but it's just too many drawbacks for me. Like, I feel a little bit drowsy the next day. Feel a little bit drowsy the next day. The sleep isn't great. And if you smoke it, it's not like being high is all of a sudden this amazing feeling, is it? It's just yeah. Funny, you seem like such a fun guy. I'm a pretty fun guy, yeah. I'm a pretty fun guy. I like to have fun. I mean, I sing almost every day, so I like to sing a lot. I like to dance. I like to dance in my house also. I get the social anxiety. I can totally relate with that, with what she was saying, because I was there, you know. I did a lot of therapy to not have social anxiety anymore. And the only reason why I don't have it anymore is because I realized that I just don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a socially anxious person, so yeah. Are lions sentient beings? Yes, lions are sentient beings. Yeah. Go and cheese store Chip and confront them over a baby cow. Well, the last time they came out and they had a problem with me for some reason. We have to get down. Then if they get to eat meat, so do I. Well, I think you already kind of missed the point of what I was saying. The point isn't that if you're a sentient being, you're allowed to do what you want. The point is, do not oppress other sentient beings if you don't need to. One can make the case that a lion needs to, you don't. One can make the case that you have options, a lion doesn't. One can make the case that you know better, a lion doesn't. So don't put yourself in the same position. Don't be ignorant is the choice, right? When you're comparing yourself to a lion in this situation, you're just being ignorant because you're essentially in a completely different situation than a lion is. And also, if you think that you can do it because a lion does it, then, well, you should also know that a lion commits rape and infanticide. Does that mean that you should be allowed to commit rape or infanticide? No, bro, it doesn't work that way. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope you've subscribed already to the channel. Getting high with the most highs is a vibe. I mean, if you want to get high, far be it from me to judge you. Just do your thing. Stop harassing us, Quakers. Vegans are offensive to the word of God. Vegans are offensive because we're standing up against oppression. You're oppressed. You're feeling your God is for oppression. You have a God that is supporting oppression. I don't know, man. That's not a very nice God, huh? My God, Tofunia, is against any forms of oppression. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess my God is better than your God. And in fact, my God can beat your God at arm wrestling. We just know that for a fact. How do we know that? Because my God has more protein than your God. Tofunia is made 100% out of hard tofu. A lot more protein than imaginary spirit. I'm just saying, my God is better than your God. Therefore, I win. You should stop oppressing animals. Haven't you got anything better do you bloody lay about? Am I gay? Are you asking me? If you're asking me if I'm cool, I am very cool because gay means cool on this channel. I am very cool. Do I only like men? No, I don't only like men. If that's you're so concerned about if I only like men or not. No, I like women. I like some men also. It's kind of weird. I don't know exactly. It's difficult to explain. But mostly women, let's put it that way. It's way easier for people to explain to people. Extra firm Tofunia. You like men, women, and animals? Well, men and women are animals. But when I say I like men and women, I mean as romantic partners. I don't really like animals as romantic partners. So, no, not in the same thing, no. Tribes of New Guinea have been wrong for 200,000 years. Okay, would you tell a tribe from New Guinea to not go into the supermarket and buy the flesh of sentient being that I slaughtered? Bro, you have options, bro. Stop it with that nonsense. When you have the option to not exploit an animal, how can you morally justify exploiting an animal?
Hi.
You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, what is this about?
Animals.
Animals. Can you see my face? No.
No.
Okay, sure. Is this on live?
Yeah,
On what?
on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys.
Should we be oppressing animals?
Um, like hurting them?
Being cruel and unjust towards them?
Mm.
Enslaving them?
No.
We shouldn't enslave animals.
No.
So does that mean that you're against farming animals?
Mm, I guess.
If I farm a human, would you call that slavery?
Yeah,
So if I farm an animal, would it still not be slavery?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then should you be against animal slavery? Animal farming?
Yeah, you should. They have a life too, you know?
Exactly.
They're like us. And yeah, my friend over there, you report, but I was like so mad at her.
Are you vegan?
Yeah, I am.
You are vegan?
Yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, nice. How long have you been vegan for?
For like 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Live here in Amsterdam?
I do.
Is it difficult to be vegan here?
No, not really. It's easy if you want to, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You're already like, have you thought about speaking up for animals?
I did actually. I had a page on my TikTok. I posted videos about animals, and yeah, that.
Like maybe speaking to people about how I'm speaking to you right now?
Yeah, I did.
Have you thought
to
about
my
it?
family, to
Ah.
my friends, and.
No, but I mean strangers, because with family and friends, it's the most difficult thing ever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because you always end up in a conflict situation with them, and you don't want that with them,
Yeah.
right? But with strangers, you're like, even if you're in a conflict situation, who cares? They're just strangers. They move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of vegan friends, for example?
No, I don't actually. I'm the only one, but.
So on Sunday, in front of Moko Museum at 1 p.m., we do an event where we do animal rights activism. If you want to join us, you get to meet other vegan people in front of Moko Museum at 1 p.m. on Sunday. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Let me give you a card. You have my YouTube channel also. And if you go in the footer, you can see the event also there. Because this is
very
normally
nice.
that I give for non-vegans and stuff. But
Thank you very much.
thank you. Have an awesome day, and thank you for being vegan. You should be vegan.
Bye, guys. What?
You should be vegan,
Yeah, I should.
right?
Yeah.
How many more animals should be exploited for you?
Yeah. That's true.
Well, what's
I'm
the
gonna
number?
convince her.
Yeah. Just don't sleep on it, because every time you make this decision, an innocent animal loses their life for you, and you just get to live tomorrow and the day after tomorrow till you make your decision, but then they all lose their life for you. Okay. Have a good one.
Have a nice day.
Cheers. You should mind your own business. No, I shouldn't. I am minding my own business. I'm fighting for the rights of I just saw two there, of sentient beings. Stop being dumb. Mind your own business means being vegan. Being vegan equals minding your own business. That's what being vegan means. I'm an animal rights activist. I cannot mind my own business. By default, I will fight for the rights of the oppressed. You want more of me. That's the whole thing about it, bro. Even if you're not vegan, you want more of me in your society. You want more people like me who stand up against the injustice. You don't just want people who are like, oh, that's kind of unfair, but you know what, I'm just gonna keep doing it. You don't want people like that. You want people like me who said, fuck no. I will stop doing it, and I will tell people others to stop doing it. You know why? Because it's fucking wrong. Not because I get pleasure from it, not because, oh, everyone is doing it, not because I did it my whole life, not because it's difficult to stop, but because I think that's the right thing to do. Fucking stop. That's the right thing to do. And the right thing to do is to not oppress others. So don't oppress others. Easy as that. That's why the most of people will never convert. Nobody gives a fuck about converting. This isn't conversion therapy over here. We're fighting for the rights of animals over here. Should the powerful have the right to oppress the powerless? We're fighting here we're standing up against oppression. It's no conversion over here. You're either an oppressor or you're not. If you choose to buy animal products, you're an oppressor. It's as simple as that. There's no, well, No. You're either an oppressor or you're not. Simple as that. Too many halal shops and restaurants around me. That kind of sucks. Dutch cheese is so good. Well, it's good for you. Extremely bad for the innocent animals. Extremely bad for the baby cows taken away from their mothers. Extremely bad for the forcefully inseminated cows. Extremely bad for the males that are born males because they're slaughtered, cut their throat. Extremely bad for the males that stay alive, who are isolated from everyone and their whole society, because you know what, you're a male, you don't get to be with anybody else. We only need one of you, and all we do is we'll jerk you off when we need to, and that's all you'll be useful for. And the minute you're no longer useful, we'll cut your fucking throat and send you into a slaughterhouse. Why? Well, you see, you were born in a way that we get to do that to you. We don't need to do it, but we do it because you were born in that way. That's what you're doing to animals. Don't be that asshole. Be a nice person to animals, okay? Should we be nice to animals? Yeah, she was ignoring me completely. But that's what we should do. This is how you get rid of social anxiety, by just yelling at people on the street. I will be fine with that. Yeah, somebody's fine with being a fucking oppressor. Of course, oppressors are fine with being oppressors. People like this person who's chick magnet 190 is the one person who says oppression is wrong if it happens to them. But the minute that they're the oppressor, oppression is, yeah, it's not so bad. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Is everyone else, is anybody saying something bad about me being an oppressor? No. Okay, well then I'm okay with oppression. That's the thing about it, isn't it? There's two aspects of oppression. You're either okay, you're only okay with it if everyone else is also okay with it, or you're okay with it if you're the oppressor yourself. That's just it. You just have to have these two things. I don't think it's or, but it's and between them. Because a lot of you, that's all you care about. A lot of people just care about what others think about them, or if anybody else does it. In other words, you're just following what everybody else does because you're too afraid to be to change, to do something that actually matters, to do the right thing. Oh no, but what if nobody likes me anymore? Get over it. Get over it. That's not how life works. People will like you when you start liking yourself, when you start respecting your own values. People will like yourself. Don't wear a hat like a little boy. Well, and change the name from Skippy, maybe more people would talk to you. My name is not Skippy, but I appreciate you confusing my name with Skippy. It's Chip. Don't wear a hat like a little boy. Bruh. If you think I wear a hat like a little boy, I think you have a problem with looking at little boys. Because I have no clue how a little boy wears a hat. So you seem to think that I wear a hat like a little boy. I guess you look at more little boys than I do, which is none for me. But you should probably stop looking at little boys, I'm just saying. And for that matter, stop oppressing other animals in that process, because no animal deserves to be oppressed, and neither do other little boys. And you might be Catholic, and you might think that because you're Catholic, it's okay, because the other Catholic priests do it also. If the other Catholic priests do it, why shouldn't I be allowed to do it, right? If other Catholic priests molest young boys, why shouldn't I be allowed to do it? Well, you shouldn't do it. Not because others do it, or you shouldn't do it because it's the wrong thing to do. The same reason why you shouldn't be oppressing other animals, because it's the wrong thing to do. Weird place for your mind to go, dude. I mean, this person was the one who was looking at boys. That comment triggered him. I guess he was triggered, yeah. He was triggered by this idea that he looks at little boys. Comparing a dog to a carrot. Yeah, imagine comparing a dog to a carrot. That's insane. Do you even speak Dutch? Do I even have to speak Dutch? That's the good question to ask. And yes, I do. Damn, shorty, you fine. What does that mean? That's funny. He won't stop partying. Yeah. Yeah, keep your kids away from this guy. I completely agree. Keep your kids away from the people who say that they look at little boys. That's fucked up, huh? Chip can't even speak English. Yeah, see, Navia knows what I'm talking about. I'm not even speaking English right now. It's just an illusion. I'm actually speaking a different language, and I'm saying something totally something else. It just comes up as English and this message to you. So I'm not actually responsible for anything I'm saying. Navia. Keep kids away from any form of religion. Humanity, human, I completely agree with you. All religion is equally stupid. Whether it's Christianity, Islam, I don't know, what other, Scientology, what any other religion you have, it's all equally stupid. All religions are equally dumb. Thank you. Don't teach your kids. Don't indoctrinate your kids in an equally dumb religion. And for that matter, don't indoctrinate your kids to believe that it's okay to oppress animals. Teach your kids that, hey, even if it's not the right thing to do, even if it's a difficult thing to do, maybe do the right thing and don't oppress animals. Teach your kids that, you know what? Animals deserve to live just as much as everyone else. Why? Not because we are ableist and somehow they can do less than us, but rather because they are sentient beings, they are individuals, and it doesn't matter what they can do. What matters is that they experience life and they don't want to be exploited or killed for you. Nonsense. Yeah, nonsense saying that animals are sentient beings. I mean, we have scientific evidence for it. Yeah, but it's nonsense. Why? Because you want to believe that it's nonsense. I mean, humans are also animals, and we're also sentient animals, but it's nonsense. Why is it nonsense? Oh, right, because the reason why it's wrong to harm a human being is because of their sentience, because their experience of life, because they actually experience life, and it would be wrong to do it. And I can prove to you that it's wrong to. Somebody said Islam is the devil. No, Christianity is very bad. Islam is bad. All religions are equally stupid and bad. So if you're coming to my chat to bash on one religion, be prepared to shit on your own religion also, because all religions are equally stupid, okay? Thank you. All religions are equally stupid. That's a message from me. They're all equally stupid. All of them have the same basis for their belief, right? My book is better. Literally. Humanity, human, I'm an atheist. Perfect. That's awesome. I poop on you? No, I don't think so. Veganism is a religion? No, veganism is not a religion. Veganism is a moral stance against the exploitation of human beings. Veganism is to animals what feminism is to women. So essentially saying that veganism is a religion would mean that any other form of social justice movement is also a religion, which they're not. They're just social justice movements. And you are atheist and going to hell, I hope not. Well, I'm an agnostic atheist. Am I going to hell? Well, no, because there is no such thing as hell. So how could I be going to an imaginary place? Are there homeless dogs on drugs there? There's no dogs or drugs. Yeah, so it's about the exploitation. So I understand a lot of you come in here into the stream and keep saying something about meat, about eggs, about I like this, I like that. I like to feel I feel like a big man if I eat that little steak. My friends tell me that if you don't eat a steak, you're not man enough. And I want to prove that I'm a man, okay? I want to prove that I'm a man. So I will pay for cows to be slaughtered. Baby cows need to be slaughtered for me to prove that I'm a man. There's no other way for me to prove that I'm a man unless I put that flesh, that body part of another sentient being in my mouth. Okay? That's the only way I can prove I'm a man. That's stupid. Because the reality is, first of all, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. And second of all, exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings for products you don't need is wrong, regardless of the reason. Said no meat eater ever. Yeah, Aaron Houston, nobody actually says it, but that's the reality behind it. I've been in enough crowds to see why people actually eat steaks. Steaks are fucking gross, man. They're all fucking gross. Nobody actually likes the taste of them. They just taste like metal, like really, genuinely. Like most steaks, what do they have? They're just, what is it? They have a very intense heme iron taste because they have a lot of heme iron. So they just genuinely taste like iron. So they don't taste that good. It's just like eating a fucking bar. Like melt a bar. it tastes like you're eating metal. That's all it is. So a lot of people, they just say, well, I like taste. No, you don't like it. Nobody really likes it. They all kind of, it's all a piece of shit of taste anyway. They only say they like it because I want to prove I'm a man. My friends say it's good, so therefore I say it's good also. But in reality, no, not that good. And even if it were, let's imagine that you are that one person that likes it. You are that one person that, you know what, from time to time I take a little metal pipe, and I chew on it. I chew on metal pipes, therefore I like the taste of whatever steak. Whatever, you do that. But the thing about it is, though, when you choose to buy a steak, you choose for an innocent sentient being, an animal, that's the same as a dog, that's the same as you, who has an experience of life, to lose their life, to be exploited, to be enslaved, to be killed. And none of that is justified for your taste pleasure. And if you're claiming that, well, you know what, it is justified for my taste pleasure because I'm special. You know, I chew on pipes. I'm a little bit special. Well, if you choose that, if you say that is justified, then it would be equally justified for somebody to be be enslaving your mom, to be enslaving you, to be enslaving a member of your family, to be enslaving your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever you want, to be using them and enslaving them the same you do to animals. So whatever you think it's justified to do to an animal, you should say it's justified to do it to a human. And if it's not, then you're in the position where you probably shouldn't be paying for that. Just saying. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'll see you in the next one. I want to give a shout out to Dracolomb. He was the first to comment on the last stream. I don't really remember who was second and third. I'm sorry. I think Martin was third, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe Tone was second. But yeah, I'm gonna go continue my work. Yeah, let's not oppress animals. That's all this is about, you know? Like a lot of you want to make it about something that you put in your mouth. No, man, if you want to put, like, again, if you want to, like, put something in your mouth, like a pipe, you find the pipe on the ground and you want to put it in your mouth because you think that gives you magical capabilities, you can do that. I have no problem with that. I don't think anybody has a problem with it. In fact, you know what? I will send you a lead pipe. If I was not a lead, an iron pipe, whatever you want. I will send you a pipe. If you want to put a pipe in your mouth, I will send you a pipe right here. But you gotta promise me that if I send you a pipe, you stop putting somebody else's flesh or somebody else's body secretions in your mouth. Because you know what? These animals don't just die and then you eat their flesh. No, these animals are brought into existence, used, and then killed for you. So don't be that person. And if you don't believe me, there's a 3-minute video that has been pinned right here, right now. You also find it in the description of this stream. It takes 3 minutes out of your life to just watch what it is that you're paying for. If you're not okay with that, you can easily choose to not be okay with it. You have all the resources there. Don't be an animal oppressor. We've spoken to a lot of people today, and everybody said that it's wrong. Be the good person, okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.